this shit down. We on the brink of greatness, nigga. A visionary, the vision scary. I know they hate it. A sharpshooter, the sharpest image, ain't no debating. I know they waiting on greatness so they could follow moves. I follow love. Why would I ever follow you? But go ahead, do what you do, make it work for you. I'm 10 toes standing on the earth's soil. Cameraman, I can even spit a verse.
You know Bowser.
These be the same people,
you know,
people at the
Rebels here,
picnic.
like, it's 2 on 2. You know that, right?
That's fine.
About
Yeah,
Oh
we
my
feel
God.
sorry. Anyway,
I bet
welcome
y'all
to
do.
the 1983 The Black Room Podcast. Make some noise. Ladies and gentlemen, we are back. We're getting closer to Gala. Gala is
like
upon
a straight
us.
petty without no facial hair.
Gala is upon us.
Damn.
Anyway, let me do my introduction before I get off topic. Man, this lady is a woman. She is a business owner. She is a great mother.
Now go ahead, bro.
Continue,
You ain't do that there.
Oh, never mind. That's the intro then. No, I'm just playing. Business owner, artist, mother, alumni of the best high school ever.
Stop the cap.
The Jessup W. Scott High
Wait,
School.
she does have a book.
Oh, I didn't even know that. Has a book.
I told you.
Writing a book as we speak.
Chill out. Chill out.
We have none other than Sasha Denise. Make some noise. Yo, Sasha, we go back since Charismata.
Hey, I'm not gonna lie. You're the first person that's ever gotten comfortable on the couch, though.
Really?
Yeah, everybody else just be sitting in the corner.
No, I need to be comfortable. It's too late.
Do your thing.
I'm
I know that's
sorry.
right.
I did ask though. I said it's
Yeah,
okay
she said
if I
it's
get
okay.
comfortable.
Yeah.
That's what the couch is for.
Okay. 'cause
Get
I'm
comfortable.
like,
Right. What do you want to sit in these uncomfortable ass seats?
They be struggling in them boys.
Like slouching, slowly.
Leg be falling
They be
asleep.
loud
I be
as
up
hell
here.
trying to sit up.
Anyway, we go back since Charismata. A lot of people don't even know what that is. You gotta break that down to the viewers.
what you mean? Oh,
Charismatic.
how you say it?
Charismata.
What you talking about?
You don't know what Charismata is?
No.
I said we go back says charismata. Think about that. Go
Or-
back, says charismata.
Oh, nice.
She still don't get it.
I
Anyway.
got you.
Let me write
Charismata
it.
was that lessons thing that Joyce Rush
Oh
used to
my
do
lord!
back in the day. And they had all these artists and musicians and singers. And we had Darius Coleman in a couple of them concerts. He
Let
used
me
to come
tell
and out
you.
sing everybody.
I can't believe you brought that up.
That's
And
homework right
what's
there.
crazy is I was just thinking about I forgot that name, obviously.
That's homework there. He was like, what is
But,
charismata?
yeah, so this is the thing. If y'all want to know why I got my pen and pad also,
Uh-huh.
I do have a lot that I've participated in that I forget about.
You
And
gotta
I've
add
done
that.
a lot that I lose track of myself.
I know that's right.
Yeah.
And my mom gets on me a lot. Like one time I was getting an award for something, but before they gave it to me, they were naming off all a list of stuff. And I'm just looking like, ooh, who is this person?
Who did all this?
Yeah,
Wow.
who did all that? And I'm sitting next to my mama, and then
Wow.
they like,
Yeah.
Sasha Claiborne. And I'm like, oh, she was talking about me? So
Hey, you know why this is so funny?
I'm
Because
dead serious.
because this has been you. This is,
Yeah.
you know, we also okay. So let's start from the beginning. How
Hold
did
on,
you?
hold on.
Let's
Go
start
ahead. You
from-
go ahead.
All right, cool.
So
How
cute. Look, I attract dogs. The dog can be in here with me. I
So
love
anyway,
it. Animals.
Let's start from the beginning. Let's start from how did you start singing and
My dog be having
let's
gas.
start from there.
Oh, Lord, I just
As
told
you're
you I
writing
got
all of
bad
this down.
memory.
My dog be having
Okay, how did I start singing?
Yeah, like what got you in the music?
So, okay, of course, church.
Praise the Lord.
I probably did have my first solo. I think it was This Little Light of Mine or Calvary Covered It All.
Which church is this?
At-
Indiana?
This was not Indiana.
Oh,
This was, I think this was New Hope.
Oh, wow.
Missionary Baptist Church.
Okay, shout out New Hope.
Yeah, so this is where I grew up with Shannon. So
Okay.
this is Shannon.
Okay, that makes sense.
Hey, what up, Diggums?
Yep. Dig a hole.
What
You
up,
know, a lot of my family I grew up in church with. My first solo was at church,
Mhm.
and I got my first check doing playing the leading role stage play called Tomorrow May Very Well Be Too Late. I played the leading role and I had a singing leading role.
This is like a bio movie.
Oh
right
my
now.
gosh. You asked me how I started singing and
Uh-huh.
now you making me the flashbacks
It's
are
coming back.
coming.
Yeah.
So yes.
This is what this podcast is for. We have to,
So I was probably like 6 or 7 maybe.
Okay.
I'll say when I did that. And I don't know, I just love musicals. My favorite thing to watch was The Sound of Music.
Okay.
And I was very to myself. I did not have a lot of friends. Still to this day I don't. I'm a very solo by myself person.
Okay.
But I just tune out the world and I just be in my zone. Literally. I'm in my zone right now. So and this is why I also have my notebook. So recently I was diagnosed with ADHD. Well, not ADHD, ADD. Cause I'm like, what's wrong with me? I went to the doctor. I said, what's wrong with me?
Ooh.
He said, you got ADD.
He's like, you lie.
How did you take that? Right. You just like, what?
So I started studying ADD.
Mhm.
And
Was you like, yeah, that's me?
yeah.
Yeah, basically.
Cool.
But I don't see nothing wrong with it. I just now I understand myself better.
Mhm.
And so with me, my brain is doing all the work. My body is just sitting here.
Mhm.
So that's why I keep a pen and pad. I've learned to keep a pen and pad with me because right now I'm probably creating what I'm about to do tomorrow.
Mhm.
Yeah.
You know, your brain never sleeps.
Yeah, it doesn't
Never
sleep. I
sleeps.
dream about it. I wake up about it. And that's why I have to be super intentional about everything that I do because I have to give. I want to make sure I give 100% because I don't always be fully there the way I want to be.
Mm.
So this is just to kind of help me. If
Balance
something
your
was
life.
to pop in my head, I'll be able to sit here and write it and not lose track of what we're talking about.
Yeah.
Man, I need to get a
That's cool.
notebook.
Shoot.
But what's so crazy is today, and I take notes all the time. So when I learn something new, I'm like, oh, let me write that down. And I heard something.
Okay.
Oh, snap.
Look. And it said something about ADHD. It said ADHD is nothing more than creative energy. Give it an assignment.
Haha.
Mm.
So that just hearing that literally probably like 3 hours ago.
Oh wow.
That's good.
I'm like, oh, okay. And I'm just embracing it more and more every day. And I found this out like around COVID time.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So it
Man,
was,
that's where all the talents came out and
yeah.
discoveries and everything.
Mhm.
COVID, I think COVID was needed. I hate to, no, I can't say that because I know a lot of people passed from COVID. Rest in peace to the fallen people. But
Uh,
yeah,
I think everything happened for a reason.
Yeah.
It was
that's
needed.
true. So anyway, back to the story. 7, 8, singing in church. Then I think that's around the time Charismata came into the picture. If you
Mhm.
think, because
Yeah.
I was in Charismata too, and I was 5
Yeah.
at the time.
Mhm.
My sister was in it. She was singing.
Oh my lord.
What year?
Oh
Brittany,
my
What year
Brittany.
was that?
lord.
Ooh, this early 90s. Brittany,
Yeah, babies.
Brittany Campbell.
Yeah. Was she?
Brittany
Yeah.
Campbell was Darius Coleman.
Mm-hmm.
Let me think. Who else? It was I don't know if you remember Ali. He's a songwriter now. Ali Shahir. Ali. What's Ali
I
last
probably
name?
remember
He
the
live in
name
Atlanta
sound
now.
familiar. Oh,
Yeah,
oh,
he's
okay.
from here, but yeah.
Okay.
But
Shout out to Joyce,
yeah,
man.
man, like them even back then. And then Chris Bird, of course, too. Like remember he
Yeah.
would,
She was
saying,
she taught me everything vocally first
yeah.
on just the general side of things when it comes to voice.
Mhm.
Um and I don't think I listened as much back then, but I never
It makes sense
lost.
now.
Yeah, I
That's
never
how I
lost
felt
it.
like Charismata was. Like
Yeah.
everybody that was in there was before their time.
Mm-hmm.
And then like we grew up and it was just like,
Took all that in.
yeah. It was
It's
like, oh
crazy.
man.
It's crazy.
Yeah. So yeah.
That's why I
So
say everything happened for a
people may
reason.
not know what Charismata is. So Chris Bird's sister, her name was Sister Joyce that,
Mhm.
we all know. But she used to, when she was in college, one of her interns was to like, teach, kids because she's a music teacher. She went to school to be a music teacher. So she started these lessons and it was called Charismata. It used to be at Family Baptist.
Yep.
We used to have to go on Bancroft to family practice, go to
Mm-hmm.
practice and stuff, learn music and stuff.
Yep.
And then we'll have recitals.
Mm-hmm.
And the recitals, the church would be full. Everybody nervous. I'm 5 years old. I'm taking piano lessons though. I
Okay.
didn't have to sing. So a lot
Mm-hmm.
of people don't know I can sing, but that's another story. But
Shoot off the cup.
piano lessons and all that kind of stuff. And we used to have these recitals, and they was dope. So yeah,
Yeah. And I didn't it's crazy that I didn't even realize that we were in that together. And
Mhm.
everything is just coming to light now.
Yeah.
But that just goes to show you got to keep your kids active. They may not seem interested now, but everything that you introduce to your children is going to stick with them for the rest of their life.
Yep.
Because that never left me.
Mm-hmm.
That never left me.
That's right. Speaking of kids, I see your kids starting. I see the youngest is really. I think your youngest is like a
She's
genius.
4 now. Yeah. Yeah. My baby, she's ahead of her time. She's teaching me how to play. She's teaching
Piano,
me
right?
how to
Yeah.
play. What was she teaching me? Probably how to play Happy Birthday. Like this was a
Oh.
couple weeks ago.
Hmm.
Yeah, she
Is
done
she
passed
singing
me.
too?
Heck yeah, she had her
Okay.
first solo when she was 2.
Dang.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and she
That's crazy.
did amazing. Super confident. Look, I'm just like, if nothing don't happen for me, I already know her in particular. She gonna be something.
I seen an old video CJ had posted. He had did like this exercise or something, and I think he unlocked his phone or something. He was like, "Now watch, she about to go back." I think she was young though. She had to be at
Mm-hmm.
least 1 or 2.
Mm-hmm.
And he set his phone down, and she went over there and put the code in and unlocked.
Yeah.
I was like,
She
"No
picked
way!"
up so quickly. That's why I'm like, she's way ahead of her time. And I just look at her and embrace her. Every now and then I got to cuss her out, but it's something within her that I'm respecting.
Uh-huh.
But I gotta check her every now and then. But she's super gifted.
Mhm.
I'm just trying to see, what God about to do with her. I'm
That's
just gonna
what's
let her
up.
do her thing.
All right, so fast forward, Charismata.
Mm-hmm.
Then we get to junior high. Where'd you go? Junior high.
7th grade was DeVoe. 8th grade was Robinson.
Okay. So you leave Robinson, we get to Scott.
Mm-hmm.
See, a lot of people don't know the music.
Who's your principal at Robinson in the 8th grade? Was it Mr. Jackson?
Nah, that's back in the
Don't do that.
60s.
No, don't do that.
Damn.
Don't do that.
I want to say it was a woman. It was.
It was Miss.
Will you graduate from junior high?
I don't know.
Okay, that's cool. Too.
You class out because you class with Saria.
I'm
so
technically
05.
05, yeah, but I left 04. So that would be.
So you was there like 99, 2000, around 2000. Yeah, because that's around 2000. The time. We had Mrs.
I thought Mr. Jackson.
What's the lady name? Miss Robinson. Wasn't her name Miss Robinson?
At Robinson?
Yeah. The black lady.
That sound about right.
Yeah.
Short haircut?
I think so.
With the Adam's apple?
Nah, she's like
dark skin.
Not an Adam's
apple. If anybody watching, if you went to Robinson in the comments,
everybody
right
like,
down the
nah.
But anyway, so
hey,
fast forward from Robinson.
Grab them from Tiff.
Thanks, Tiff. All right. Anyway, so moving forward, we get to Scott. One of the best and the most talented people ever comes out of Jessup W. That's the part that they don't like to talk about.
I know.
That's the part. So
I know.
Choir, because I remember. See, now you my sister year, so this has had to be sophomore year. We had Miss Crawford as the music teacher. Legendary. The legendary
Miss Crawford.
Miss Crawford. This is all coming back.
Yes.
I'm a freshman. I get called out of class. Get called out of class. They tell me to go to the choir room. I'm like, for what? It's not even on my schedule. So apparently my sister was in the choir. Tells the music teacher, who is this white guy playing on the piano? My brother played better than him. So they said, go get your brother. Or what class he in? Pull me out. So then Saria. So I started playing that's how I ended up playing for the choir. But name some of the names that was in that choir around that time.
Man, listen, Tiffany Campbell.
Come on,
Tiff. Tiffany taught me a lot too, because we had the girls ensemble.
We gotta get Tiff on here
with Shabri, honey. It was me, Shabri. So, okay, it was the choir, and then it was the girls ensemble.
Yeah.
So we was like a little separate group. Who else was in the girls ensemble?
My sister, Saria, was in the ensemble.
And
Alana.
Okay, Lana.
Yep,
Lana.
Miss Crawford's daughter. Then they had the boys ensemble too, but keep going with the girls though.
For real, it was a boys ensemble?
It was Shannon and who else was in the I can't remember. Shannon, some other guy. Dewan, Shannon, I can't think
I
of the
can
other
see
ones.
that. Okay. I think it's coming back to me.
Yeah.
But you know,
because they had the girls and the boys, and then they had the choir.
With the girls.
That's right.
That's fair.
I'm just playing.
So Sasha, Saria, Tiffany Campbell, man, they used to sing. Alana, have you ever heard?
I talk about Alana's voice still till this day, y'all.
So Shannon, Julius Darrington was in our boys ensemble. Oh,
that's
Juice.
CJ right there.
Yeah,
okay.
Shout out CJ. We was gonna get to CJ in a minute too. Shout out CJ, man. The legendary babies y'all got over there, man. So yeah, girls CJ? Ensemble. Yeah, and then we used to have Mayfest where the whole choir would sing and stuff.
I love your memory.
I'm telling you.
Man, this is dope just to reflect back on this though.
Remember being in practice and Miss Crawford would get pissed off and she'd be about to cancel the whole concert. She'd cuss everybody out because they don't piss her off.
Oh yeah. Man,
that was back
we done got cussed out a couple of times. But that was an experience though.
Yeah. That choir though, couldn't nobody touch that choir. We was like up there with the interface.
Listen, no, for real.
How come every time somebody from Scott come on here and get like personal, then we don't even exist anymore?
Because y'all started with talking about Scott, so I had to bring back to your memories how great our school was.
My bad.
I had to bring back how great our school was.
I mean, y'all went to Bowser?
I'm about to go upstairs.
I mean, let's talk about Bowser's choir.
And watch
how were you guys choir?
I mean, I would love to hear about it.
You said what?
How were you guys choir?
We partaked in other things.
Yeah, I want to know.
Did you guys have a choir?
We don't know because we didn't partake in that.
That has nothing to do with Bowser, though.
Yeah.
I
thought
Bowser was the first school.
Thing.
Yeah,
Bowser was the first school to start.
No, does Scott have that yet?
Well,
they have people from Scott in there, bro.
No, we had the
what? We had
cosmetic.
No, we had the cosmetic.
Yeah, I remember that.
The cosmetic.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Scott had a lot.
Yeah, the best band ever.
Mm-hmm.
The best band ever.
Best rappers came out of Scott.
They had
Best
the radio
Who?
station.
Chief.
Fair.
Can we argue that?
Okay.
You
yeah.
said rappers with the S.
Okay. Let me see. Who
Get ready
else?
to press that button.
What you talking about? Rappers?
Yeah.
Go
okay,
ahead.
so Stink Bomb, Chief,
Okay.
Country,
Facts. B. Wills.
B. Wills.
For a minute before he went to St. John's. He was.
Oh,
he
do
was
that
there.
count?
Yeah,
Why
it counts.
He left.
Once a bulldog, always a bulldog.
Okay.
It counts. Once a
Some
bulldog,
of-
always.
Some of the best rappers where?
Philly P.
Anywhere, everywhere.
Dr. Cup.
You
They got one of the best producers that
Hey,
came out of Scott. Shall we argue?
Listen.
Shall we argue?
Who?
Me? Shall we argue?
Yeah,
Who we put me up
look,
against?
look.
Who we put me up against?
Who else? Look, Nook and
Look, Ryan went to Scott.
Rob.
Yeah. RC.
Yeah.
RC
Yeah.
too, yeah.
Come on now,
Yeah, some
look.
dogs.
A bunch
mean-
of goddamn hoodlums.
It sounds like
Shoot, I mean Shannon rap too, so we could put him in there. We could put
Greystone
him.
and Magic Wand. I know
Diggums.
Magic Wand was-
He rap gifts.
Magic
Shannon
Wand.
can
Come on now.
Anyway, who do you listen to? Name us a few of your artists that you listen to. Give me like your top 5.
Right now or as a whole?
We can do right now and as a whole.
How about this? Give us your top 5 in the city and top 5 out of the city.
Oh no, I can't do top 5 in the city. That's out the question.
Nobody ever want to do it.
Yeah.
Because it's so many.
Because once you miss somebody,
yeah,
then
I
okay.
already said I got bad memory,
Oh, okay.
and
There you go.
I blame it on the.
I feel like she about to
Blame it
keep
on the
using
good.
this now.
Look, I love
Nothing
it.
ain't never been wrong, but now it's about to be an
I
excuse.
love it.
Hey, man.
Hey, Sasha, you want to go? No, I can't go today because
But no, honestly, man, let me tell you something. The city got so many talented people.
Mm,
It's-
that's fact.
I don't
That's true.
even. I feel like I'm gonna start naming off people, and I'm gonna
Don't
be like,
miss. Yeah.
Yeah.
You want to
It
go?
happens
I
that
mean,
way
since
every week.
everybody else do, you want to go ahead and do your top 50?
50.
50.
All right, why do we have to be top 5? Just name some top people that you listen to. How about we
Uh,
just play it safe?
No, yeah, for sure.
Let's just do it that way.
Just basing off all those lists.
I'm shoot. I love Kiera Sheard. Jasmine Sullivan, of course.
Oh,
Yeah.
Supersonic. Shoot, I don't forgot her name. Supersonic. Y'all don't know who that is.
Supersonic.
Let me change your wood like. Let me climb your wood like that. Okay, so look.
Huh.
Got to type
All
those lyrics in
that-
Spotify.
Clean that up.
Type that.
That is a
Clean that up. I don't know if I ever heard it.
Pause.
Pause.
Bruh.
But I love Chloe Bailey.
Okay.
I know her album
like
front to
that.
back. Of course, B.
Of course.
I'm
Of
sorry.
course.
Everybody's not a B fan.
I don't care.
But let me tell you something.
She's legendary.
Can't nobody say she's not talented and amazing at everything.
Are we gonna talk about?
This
Are we
is-
gonna talk
I
about?
didn't say it this week.
It's me.
I say it every week, but they
It's
don't. They not
me.
listening.
No.
Sasha. I say it every week.
me.
Sasha, we don't have a problem with
I was
Beyonce.
gonna say, how far is your membership
Yeah.
to the Beehive?
Yeah, how far is it?
Like,
What you mean?
there's
First
different levels.
album?
You got premium,
First
membership
album?
Beehive. Then you have
First album.
exclusive,
And then we got
and
sacrifice.
then we got sacrificial
Okay,
membership,
so look.
and then we got
But you
we
okay?
have a
she
person
got-
in here that's
This
part
is
of the
coming from a
sacrificial
person-
membership.
Yeah,
Who Beyonce shouted her out and said, "I see you glowing."
I got you.
that's
But
fine.
but
no,
she has to go to the same person you saw then.
Yeah.
Okay,
So
Well,
no.
You know what we're
that's,
talking about, right?
That's legendary.
See,
I don't know what you're talking about. You
he
talking
got a
about.
beehive tattoo on his inner thigh.
No, I don't.
Shut up.
No, straight up. Yeah.
Shut up.
He shows at every pool party.
Don't believe everything.
If,
you
a
hear.
matter of fact, if we put a video up, you might be able to see it.
Do you? Now, see, no, I'm not that far in.
They about to
But-
finish this podcast by themselves. They keep talking about Beyonce. Them Beehive's gonna come and shut it
You
down.
see how he always deflects?
No, not deflect.
Frank Grace said you're better than B. I like that.
Who?
Frank Grace.
Oh, okay, Frank.
Oh,
Well.
thank you. Oh my goodness, thank you.
That must be a fan. because
Chill out.
But let
I'm
me,
not gonna throw shade, but
but listen, shut.
It's stupid,
Oh
man.
my god.
Lord have mercy. Okay, so let me tell you this.
Sasha, we bought wine for you. You said you needed wine.
I know I do. To be,
I'm gonna drink wine too because I ain't about to keep
but listen,
mix my wine with Sprite.
Here you go, bro.
Go ahead, Sasha.
What is this?
what was
No.
Beyonce? What was Beyonce's name? She didn't call herself Beyonce.
Sasha Fierce. Come on, man. Hey, you know I know. You know I know.
Click.
Next question.
Next.
Is he right?
Absolutely.
Oh.
Absolutely.
I thought that was just her stage name when she
See,
got under
look.
a certain
Okay,
spirit.
Okay,
so who you
Sasha.
think she transformed into?
You guys ever watch Ghostbusters?
I seen the movie.
The old.
Okay. You know, she had to get that Sasha spirit in there
But anyway.
when she performed.
Well, yeah, okay. For these non-Beyonce fans.
We
Nobody
never said.
No,
We never said.
We just don't have the sacrificial
For
membership.
these
Nah.
non-Beehive fans,
Wait,
let me ask you guys.
If you would have said Brandy, then I would have said no. But Beyonce,
let me ask y'all this then.
Go ahead.
Who can y'all name that's better than Beyonce?
First of all, nobody is debating anything about Beyonce.
I'm just asking the question.
All right,
In what
okay.
aspect?
Male or female?
Kelly Rowland.
So this is the thing.
Okay.
What aspect though?
Anything.
I don't believe in
Music.
nobody
Let's just
being
do
better
music.
than nobody.
Let's just do music.
Jay-Z.
Okay, I see where Sasha's going. I got you.
No. I'm just saying I don't believe in nobody being better than nobody.
Because
There you go.
it's different lanes, right?
Everybody is their own
There you
lane. Nobody's comparing to Jasmine
Exactly.
Sullivan. Nobody's touching Beyonce, of course, but you
Of
know
course.
everybody.
You see how she said, "Of course," at the end of that.
because we
I don't
were just
know,
talking about her.
I'm gonna give Blue like 6 more years, and she's gonna be dancing.
Hey, you
better
know
than
what
her mama.
though? I've been seeing her.
Tell me.
I've been seeing like the latest concerts how she have her daughter come out and dance on stage.
So she has the best summer job ever.
I love
Bruh,
it.
Man,
yeah.
I love
They
she's
it.
just don't-
already paid. You know,
They just don't want
Beyonce
to see her
smart be
have
writing her in the royalties. when
temper
she, be-
tantrum.
Has to.
she can cough on the record and get millions.
That's crazy.
But that's another
Blue, how old is she? She's the same age as my daughter, and she's performed in front of millions of people already.
That's crazy.
That's crazy.
CJ must have walked away from the camera when we said that.
Probably.
Oh, like
Wait.
what?
Oh man.
Yeah.
Ray Stone. Oh,
Yeah,
look, I'm
yeah.
just not reading these comments.
Yeah,
Oh
these
yeah,
people into-
of course. Ray Stone. We back on Sky High School, y'all.
Yeah.
Okay,
Ray Stone.
No, you
why?
just now reading them comments.
Somebody said the goats.
That's CJ.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Facts.
Yeah, man.
Okay, so. Okay, wait. You got to finish naming your people. So
She did.
okay,
Who
she didn't do her
else I
local.
She's not.
Oh, you're not gonna do the local.
Uh-uh.
Oh,
okay.
no.
That- I mean, all right.
I mean, it's just so many people. It's too many good people. I can't. Only because, and I know them personally. I don't want them to be like, you ain't even say my name, and I'm like, girl, I was half asleep. So
You would
Right.
have poured your wine. You could have blamed it on that.
I could have, but I can blame it on my ADD too.
Hey, there you go.
Okay, so let's talk organized chaos, and then let's talk you going solo, starting your solo career. All right.
Organized chaos.
So organized chaos starts by the name of Ryan.
Yep.
Shout out, it's Carter.
Damn.
Oh well, I don't.
Just give a nice little shake it.
Sorry,
out.
y'all.
So okay, organized chaos starts right.
Yeah.
We're literally on tour for about 3 years straight, every weekend. I tell people this, and it's just like it be every time I say it, Sasha, I'll be like, I can't believe
We did
that we
that,
gigged
though.
this much in
We
my whole
did
lifetime.
that.
It was crazy.
Was Sasha there when we went to that swinger bar?
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
What?
Cleveland.
In Cleveland.
Swingers.
Yeah.
Let's clean it up because see, hearing that could have gotten me in trouble. Hearing that, not you. I'm just saying. We played at this. We have to explain.
In Independence,
Please.
Ohio.
We were in
Oh,
Cleveland.
okay. Oh,
I don't even know if you knew what was
I
going
didn't.
on.
Oh yeah.
We was in Cleveland. We play at this gig. Right, get us. We play at the hotel, the Holiday,
Okay.
and the people that we were playing for, it turned out to be a swingers party.
Mm-hmm.
How we found out was
Mm.
now, mind you, Shannon. This is back when Shannon
When
was
Shannon
in
was with us.
organized. So we outside. We outside just chilling. We on break. Somebody come up to us and was like, "Yeah, so what are you guys doing after this show?" So we like, packing up, probably going home. Because usually Sunday we gotta still play at church.
Yeah.
So they was like, "Well, y'all can come up to room such and such, and we having parties and da 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 da." So it was this couple that walked past, and they said something like, "Man, where are you guys' wives at?" Like, wives? Like, what you talking about? Oh, you guys aren't here for the swingers party and stuff too? We
Shut
like,
up.
whoa.
It probably was two separate things. Y'all just
Man.
it probably
No, it was a whole situation.
That doesn't surprise me to tell.
Hey, that's how
I'm not gonna say too much.
that's how it was on our cruise.
Mm.
Our cruise was a lot of swingers on there. Like, and they identified their rooms. Like, if they had pineapples on their doors, you knew they were swingers.
You know what?
Moving on.
Touring with Organized Chaos, we met a lot of very unique people.
Yeah. See, okay, so I don't know if you remember.
Did you go to Scott?
No. The Organized, when we first started, we wasn't getting a lot of gigs, right? But because Distant Cousins was the most popular band at this time.
Yeah.
And they was getting all these gigs and they kept turning stuff down and was like, give it to Organized Chaos or we double book. So I said that to say, shout out Distant Cousins, because we wouldn't have had some of these gigs if it wasn't for them, man.
Listen.
They still going strong too,
It's
man.
still.
That's a hard life.
Yeah.
When you got a family and when you
But it
whatever
was
weekend.
the Organized Chaos, I believe, built me to what I am as an artist now and what I'm still kind of learning.
Yeah.
But it was
like that stage presence and all that. Yeah.
Oh my God. So working
See
the whole band.
Yeah.
I think just even my time being next to Anitra, because I was always doing music, and as an artist, it wasn't a lot of female artists.
Okay.
Like growing up, going to Scott, they needed a singer. They calling, you know what I'm saying? It was singers around, but as far as taking the artist lane, they looked at me as like the artist.
It was different.
And I started working with UGE, different labels and stuff like that. And it was like I didn't have nobody to lean on to kind of look up to other than what I saw on TV, and I built up a lot of insecurity. So getting with Organized Chaos, and then just be and being side by side with me and Nitra was working together with Soul Hustle
before that,
prior to that. So but that it was just a moment for me to I took it all in. And vocally, I've learned stage presence. I've learned so much. And just that lifestyle, I actually enjoy it. I enjoy that lifestyle. I'm also a Gemini, y'all. So I be needing different.
Wait
I
a
be
minute.
needing.
Gemini. I thought when's your birthday?
May 20. You know me and Saria.
Oh yeah,
twins.
it's the same day.
We're twins.
May 23rd.
Yeah, we always celebrate the same birthday.
Man, that's dope.
So
anyway,
that's my twin sis.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's we a little different. I ain't gonna look. We a little different. I know I am.
I'm cool. I'm comfortable with that.
You all right? You all right?
Ain't nothing wrong with me. Look, that's a Gemini coming out. Ain't nothing wrong with me.
Oh snap!
So anyway, a lot of young artists, I should say, don't know how when it comes to performing and being on stage, it's not like an overnight thing. Like you have to like continually like your stage presence and stuff gotten better because we, like you said, we were gigging like
because of Organized
3
Chaos.
years every week, and then we were in different places too. Like it wasn't just the same crowd. We were downtown, we were out, we was always out of town, we was everywhere.
That, though.
Them car rides.
I ain't gonna hold you, man. I lightweight was like, I might need to just talk first, see what's up.
Them car rides.
You know what I'm saying? Oh yeah, and the car rides. We're not gonna talk about that.
I know where
leave the car rides, conversations in the car ride.
Thank you. Jeez, you canceled again. Oh wow. Hey, we both will be. Hey, we got to do an organized chaos.
But let me tell you, I learned a lot in them car rides. I learned how men think. I learned, I think I've learned about the mind of the man in those car rides.
What was your
keep adding that in there.
What was your what's one of the funniest memories from organized chaos, or one of the memories you remember?
You want to be honest?
Yeah.
Lord have mercy.
It's a lot of them.
It's a lot of them.
I got one.
One of them car rides.
Them car rides.
Them car rides. We had to talk about it off air.
Oh God.
We'll talk about we can talk about it. It had to be off air though. Y'all not about to expose me.
Listen.
Ain't got nothing to do with Sasha. It has something to do with me.
Yeah, listen.
It has a lot to do with me, but I'm not about to say
in my own world just listening.
I was going through transitions around that time. I was going through some things.
You said you was
transitions.
You was doing what?
I was going from married to
okay.
Oh man, we've been
not
through
a big deal.
So much.
Not a big deal. We heard transitions. We didn't know what that was going with you.
Okay.
I think we all went through a transition in our. Oh my Lord, a lot.
What was your favorite memory though, or funniest memory? Oh, I got two of them.
What's yours?
You want me to start? Okay. The first one, I'm gonna say we was in Dayton, and we was backstage, and then me and Ryan, and I think Byron played that day. We just kept singing. You remember that? That's why she cried. We just kept singing all loud and just crazy backstage. The second memory, we went to Mr. Ed's and they did that pajama swap thing.
What was that? What happened there?
So wait, where we at? Port Clinton. Matter of fact, CJ was there.
In Port Clinton.
I think CJ was there because he took that 3D picture of us with his phone, and that was the first time I ever seen it.
What was the place?
I think it was called Mr. Ed's.
Where that's at?
I think it was either we was either in Port Clinton or we was in Pudding Bay. It's only.
He probably was. I believe so.
Yeah.
If it was in Pudding Bay, I remember him being there. That was.
Pudding Bay was a piece.
Okay.
So anyway, remember they did the pajama swap thing where they was telling couples to come on stage, and the DJ said you will have to take your pajamas off, and he'll have to wear it, and he have to take his off, and they did the swap. So they closed the curtain. The band is behind there the whole time watching everybody damn near getting naked. So we like, what is going on? So they behind the curtain, they changing clothes, like they coming out the clothes, and they like being funny. So they keep opening curtains and closing them. You don't remember that?
Lord,
she was somewhere else.
We used
in her own zone.
We used to drink at our gigs too, and our
man.
gigs was like 4-5 hours long.
That's why I can't even.
That's how we.
My body was like breaking down. I was going through, man. It was some rough years, man.
It was a lot going on,
but it was cool. It was fun. It was fun, but it was a lot.
I think we built up. We built up to be such a close family because I built. I was so comfortable because we gigged a lot, and I would pass gas a lot.
I was not going to bring this up.
And one time, Bandit did.
Wait, hold on.
Bandit.
I'm so
confused. But so usually they always look at me when they smell something. But it was this one particular time they looked at Bandit.
Called Ryan
and it was so bad. I said, now y'all Bandit. Bandit need to go see a doctor because I couldn't perform.
Hey, we about to phone a friend.
I couldn't perform after he passed gas. It was so bad. It was so bad.
Y'all about to be crying.
But yeah, I
just want you to know you're a woman for admitting that you had gas.
Oh yeah. I mean, I just gotta be real with myself.
So make sure I'm gonna plug him in.
You gotta understand.
We can all hear. All right.
We was around each other all the time. We was on stage.
Hold on. Hello?
Hello?
Hey Ryan.
What's good?
Hey bro. You watching the live? We on the podcast, bro.
Hey, what
No,
up, Bandit?
I ain't
Oh,
no there.
it's
No,
Carter.
hey, this Carter. Hey
Oh.
Ryan. So we talk
Right.
about organized chaos. So we got
What up,
Sasha.
Ferg?
We got
Oh,
Sasha on
Lord.
the He said, "Oh Lord." Hey Ryan. She's bringing up the stories of how she used to break wind.
They call it break wind.
Ryan.
Is she making up a story about what?
She's telling I don't know if he can hear me.
He can.
She's telling a story about how, she would be eating crazy and then she would pass gas on stage.
Oh man, we talking about this on live?
Ryan, she
Lord
brought it up.
help me.
I was not even gonna go into it, bro.
I'm sorry, but it was the time when Bandit farted and it was real bad though. But it was funny because everybody was looking at me because I'm usually the one doing it. But when Bandit did it, it was bad.
Hey, the stage be one thing, but when it be happening in the car,
Man, that'd be the one,
No,
bro.
I don't think I did it in the car now.
Oh, no.
I don't think. See, on the
Hey,
stage,
Ryan.
it can flow. I ain't
Ryan.
gonna do that to you.
Hey, remember every gig we used to have to monitor what Sasha eating? She be trying to get nachos,
No
and so we be
cheese.
like, you
Nothing
about to
with
eat this
cheese on
salad.
it.
Like, no, you about to eat this salad, big dog.
Yeah, they put me on a salad diet. I can
Oh.
only eat salads, no fried food,
Bro,
no
y'all had to be
cheese.
there, man. These stories is crazy. Hey, we need an old organized chaos movie.
Well, we supposed to be doing a reunion. Well, let me
we
be
got it.
quiet.
We got it. We're putting a reunion show together right now.
We got to.
All right.
We got
Hey,
to.
I just had a phone a friend that could testify
Phone
to
a
that
friend.
experience, bro.
Hey, hey, I'm finishing up this shift, man. I might have to jump on this line. I'm about to put me on.
Hey, jump on, bro, so you can comment.
Hey, when I get done doing all this paperwork, I'm gonna chime in.
All right, bro.
All right.
All right, we'll catch you.
All right.
Hey, Ferg used to be so bad. Like,
And then Carter is serious. So and he's professional. So we be playing around and clowning around. He used to go off on
we
us
used to
like,
play
man.
too much.
Anyway.
We used to play too much. I will say that. I hope we've grown up by now.
Right.
So the best thing that came out of organized chaos was when COVID happened. Everybody kind of broke off and started their own. Did you
Hold
notice
on
that?
before we go any further. Hey CJ, does she still have bad gas?
Chill
Don't
out,
ask
bro.
him
Yeah,
that.
man. Oh, shit. Hey, Sasha, we call him Charlemagne.
Don't answer that, CJ.
We call him
He already
Charlemagne.
laughing, so
Give me grace, Charles. Don't do
I
that.
plead the fifth.
And that
Hey,
looks
good
bad.
answer.
That looks
Good
bad.
answer.
That looks bad.
It's a good answer though.
Oh,
I plead the
shit.
fifth.
So
Why
anyway,
would you ask that?
out of
Charlemagne.
organized chaos, it was crazy. Like during COVID, everybody started their own business.
Yeah. I
Like
feel like
1983 was
Did you get your PPP loan?
started, and then
One
Service
of 'em.
Hearts was RCs, right?
Mhm.
Service Heart.
I
Can't
was
remember the
I
name.
was already operating.
Yeah, you had the daycare, right?
Nope, I had the day have.
They
I had the daycare first.
Okay.
So I started so I did childcare on Cottonwood. And then I started my agency. That gave me some wine.
No, he said help.
Help.
That's
Okay,
CJ.
now come on, Charles.
Oh,
No,
we-
I said give me grace. I started in 2017.
Okay.
So that's when that started. So and that's when it started getting tough for me.
Mm-hmm.
I was trying to operate a
Balance.
business
Yeah, man.
and do that at the same time. When I say I went through a phase of going crazy, but I don't know how I made it through. I ain't gonna lie.
Do you still
I
have
don't
your
know how I
daycare
did
now?
that. No, I actually operate a home care service.
Oh, okay.
And a day program. So it's an adult day program.
Oh, okay.
But prior to that, I've been doing childcare. So that's when I started that business, and it was a lot.
Mhm.
It was a lot. Right now is the team I have is making it so easy for me. But at that
That's
time, just gigging and staff calling off. You know what I'm
Oh
saying?
man, I remember.
Man, I think after COVID, nobody like really want to work anymore.
Nobody. It
Unless
was
the
so
pay is
bad.
right.
Some of this is before though.
Though. Even when
Some
the pay is right
Yeah.
though. You know?
Some of this was before
Mhm.
because we'd be like on our way out of town about the gig,
Mhm.
and her staff would call, so and so ain't show up. It's 10 o'clock. Hey, what are you gonna do? So she had to
Mhm.
find somebody while we're gigging.
It was a few times
Still
where
run her business
I
while-
had my
yeah.
staff with me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, I don't know how I made it through that phase, but it was a challenge. It was definitely something that I mentally had to wrap my brain around because I started seeing changes within myself around that time. And that's why I went to the doctor.
Mhm.
And I'm like, I need some help.
Yeah.
Like, I'm mentally going crazy. I'm trying to do my gigs. I'm trying to run this business, and it's a whole bunch of other stuff I'm trying to do.
Mm-hmm.
And I can't. It got to a point where I couldn't. I was just okay. I always been like a loner, but then I started caving in on myself more. So I just went through an isolation phase,
Mm-hmm.
and my communication with people will just start going down. It's still bad. I don't like talking. I don't know why I'm on a podcast, but I'm here.
And she's here. And you
I'm
talking.
here.
Right.
But when I get moments to just be to myself, I love it. I just love it.
That's dope.
It was so many people depending on me that I just didn't know how to balance life, and I needed help. Ain't no better help than the Lord, because honey,
Yeah.
I went to the doctor.
Glory.
But listen.
Sasha, may I ask, how is that wine?
Oh my goodness.
No,
so
I'm
I have
only-
a low tolerance.
No, it's not even about that. I just
You know what? I do too.
I just
And
really-
I
no,
might
hold
be
on,
a
hold on.
Gemini thing.
So when I went to the store, I had got Stella Rose Peach.
And I always drink Stella Rose. I
Hey,
was
you
But-
should
mad.
have got
But-
a Taylor report.
I see what she put in my. That's not what I got. See what I'm saying? Because she's like, "Oh, you want to chill?" I'm like, "Yeah." So she went to the back and grabbed something else. I guess that's her way of trying to sell that to me. But it's Earl Stevens, which is
It's
E40.
not bad at all.
Okay,
Let
so
me
it's
try it.
it's
Let me
E40,
get a little
but
glass.
that's
Not
not
bad.
what I just realized. Like that's not what I showed her I wanted.
All I drink is Stella Rose.
Hey,
Really?
why
Yeah.
not? It's Friday.
Yeah, that's
man.
what I had
haven't-
grabbed. Stella
Pour me a
Rose.
big-
Huh?
can you pour me a-
You a grown ass man.
Come on, you right here? Or, okay, well, can you pass them? Jeez.
Pass the peace like you used to do.
Let the saints know that's wine, please.
Hey,
This
Communion.
the Bible
this is
said.
the water
Sunday.
that Jesus turned it into.
Yep, the Bible
Hello?
said.
That's how you know he black.
The
Damn.
Bible.
Hello?
Listen, no, it's the scripture. It's the scripture
Hey,
No
that
judgment
says.
zone, man.
That's
I'm sorry,
wine.
It's Friday.
That's
Tuesday.
wine.
It's first Sunday this
Yeah,
Sunday.
let's just sip it. I ain't
Go ahead and
nothing.
take some dip a little finger and put on your forehead in the center.
That's
a
Ash
blessing oil.
Wednesday.
If y'all ever see somebody doing that in church, y'all at the wrong.
Man.
Anyway, okay, so let's talk music now. When did you how old were you when you started your first project? I know you got a couple of them, but
Why are you bringing up old stuff?
I'm talking about your
My
first.
first project. UGE. So let me be real.
And then
Shout
we're
out to
gonna
UGE.
we're gonna do the
Were you a part
timeline
of-
to
were-
where.
Wait. Were you a part of UGE back in the day?
UGE did my first project.
Oh, okay. That's what's up.
They did my first project. I was in high school.
Mm.
I didn't
They
even know that. Honestly.
introduced me. So they were the first project that I did with a label.
How are you drinking this?
technically.
This is strong.
Is it?
I'm over here.
He's about to choke.
You gotta try it, Nate.
How you
Just
I don't
get
drink wine.
So
I
look,
respect
okay, so it's Ecclesiastes 10:19. I just had to pull that up. If y'all read the Bible.
about the wine and the wine. Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
Mhm.
See, I'm
You
catching
can
on.
drink, you just can't get drunk. That's what
That's
the Bible
it.
said. Yeah.
That's it.
Amen.
You're gonna get drunk because there's a lot of wine, brother.
It's strong too.
And I
I
want to
need
get
to-
some more so bad. I'm trying not to. Just sip.
So okay, moving from
My goofy ass looking like who poured it?
moving from UGE. Then what happened? Like how?
Ray
like, career.
Stone.
How did you do that?
So
Ray
this
Stone.
is
I'm a beatbox.
This is when I met Charles. CJ Mack. Hey, CJ. So the
Shout out,
internet
CJ.
said, what's up?
Hey, we gotta get CJ
So-
on the podcast.
We do.
Yeah.
Wait,
Have your
can
people
I,
call my people?
wait, can I say something? When you say Charles, do you do that enviously?
I don't know what's wrong with me. I have a thing with calling certain people by their government name.
Okay. I just wanted to make sure.
Name.
I just want to make sure Charles was not a bad name.
And
for
they
you.
hate it. No.
Okay.
No, it just flows out like that.
Okay.
I mean, CJ Mack, it just sounds like CJ Mack.
Mm.
Mac.
Return of the Mac.
And people change. I don't think he's CJ Mack no more. He's an elevated CJ Mack. So I just call him Charles.
Hey,
I just got one comment to CJ.
Yeah.
I just got one comment to CJ. Please make that acoustic piano album, CJ. That's
It's on the flow.
That's all I'm saying.
I've
I've been inspired. But anyway, okay, so me, CJ.
Charles.
Let me tell you something about that though.
Charles. She said
He
Charles.
can stay up. Charles can stay up till 4, 5 in the morning playing on the piano. And I don't know where this came from, but I think our daughter may have inspired him to get back on the piano. Because when I say he cannot go to sleep without just practicing. So right now he's inspiring me by his consistency with wanting to get better on the keys, and and every day he's getting better. Hey, every day he's getting better and better. So I'm super inspired by him right now.
That's dope.
Yeah. And then he does everything. What is it that he
what
can't
he don't do? It gets on my nerves because it's like
I think it's dope.
Now she's about to say Charles.
He reminds me of him.
Now she's about to say
He
Charles.
reminds me. He reminds me of Jason.
How do you know?
Jason knows how to do everything. Everything.
So it's like I want to be able.
It's a Charles.
It's
thing.
a gift.
It's a Charles thing.
Jason Charles. Come on. That's his middle name.
Yes.
Oh,
Mama should have named me Charles.
My mama should have named me Charles.
David Charles James.
David.
But anyway, I promise you.
That's why I asked about the Charles, because the way you said Charles, I just felt offended a little bit.
Hey man.
When your birthday?
I'm a Gemini.
He's a lie. He's a Leo.
I'm about to say you can't be no Gemini.
His birthday's the same day as Anitra's.
He's a Leo.
Me and
I
Anitra
can
are
see
birthday
that.
twins.
I can see that.
Boy.
I don't
But
even
you
know.
definitely
I don't
ain't
even
no
know what that
Gemini.
means.
Oh Lord, but not get offended. Don't do that.
He don't give off Jimmy.
It's just the way you
Jimmy
said
vibe.
Charles. The way the Charles came out.
No,
Like the way you said it was how my mama said when I'm in trouble. You know what
I
I'm
remember them
saying? You know what I
days.
mean?
I remember them days.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
She called a middle name. That means get there quick.
Yeah, exactly. You know what I'm
I
saying?
can
Get there yesterday.
So that's what I hear. That's when you say it. It's
my
cool.
bad.
That's cool.
but
See,
you
look.
should have never told me that.
Salute.
I get
Salute,
it out
man.
my head to call you Charles because I'm not gonna call you Charles, and I don't want you to. I don't want to bring back that trauma from
He'll
your
remember.
childhood.
The
He'll
crazy thing,
remember
I
from
really
the
don't have
podcast.
too much trauma, but it was just the fact that when I knew when my mom was calling me by my middle name,
You
it
was in trouble.
It was something. She hadn't called my middle name since I burnt the house down.
Oh,
Hey, he's
okay,
lying.
Charles.
These are lying.
Nigga, did you burn the house down?
He trying to have a Dr. Phil moment. Hey, you see him put
Because
the
I
hand over
think
the
Charles,
eyes
but CJ Charles burnt the house down too. So did y'all do that? Is
That
that
must be
what-
Charles. Must be a
Whoa.
Charles.
It's a
thing.
Charles thing.
Lord have
Wow.
mercy.
I did when I was like 6.
Then
5 or
look,
6.
He's a photographer, right? You remember? I think CJ. I think we was in Putin Bay. CJ took a picture of us off of his phone. Remember, he was taking them pictures and he was turning them into like 3D or something, but they looked dope because Ryan had the lights and the
Yeah.
smoke and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Man, he sent me a picture of me. I didn't even think it was me. I
He's
said,
a
"Ain't no way."
photographer?
Yeah, off his phone.
No. He's
He's a
the
photographer.
videos that he
Oh,
made
yeah.
off of his
We gotta
phone.
have we gotta have all the Charleses.
He
on.
taught me that it's all about the angle.
You remember the show Charles in Charge?
Hey, you all right, man?
Charles is definitely in charge. Charles is in charge. You hear me?
You want to mix this with that?
No.
He said no.
I mean,
I would.
Wait.
I
might turn you into the Rock. Pause.
I would.
Wait.
I ain't gonna lie. I would if I wasn't going to
Pause.
do homework.
Okay, got
Oh, you trying to be good? That's so good.
He's
No,
a
I
Rock.
have to be good
I
because
know
I'm
though.
focused right now.
I know that's right. Me
Focus.
too.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
sometimes
You know it's called homework.
Yeah.
You on the podcast, bro.
You're not at home though.
Mm-mm.
You have to be present.
but I am going home. Huh? After this, turn your Bibles to Nate if you can put on the screen.
Since we
I
pulling
got
up
you.
scriptures.
No, yeah, she's put her feet on there. Now we are going to go to Matthew. No.
Hey, y'all be weak as hell for action.
Turn pages to Matthew.
Okay, so let's finish. Let's go back.
So what we
You meet
talking about?
CJ. You meet CJ.
Yeah.
We doing music. Meet CJ through music, right?
I done met CJ. I was on the radio.
Okay.
With Beat the BLAK and
Oh yeah.
Ray Stone just was, shout out to my bro. Shout out to my bro.
For
Stone.
sure. Ray Stone. He in AZ now, ain't he?
Yeah, he
Yep,
gone. Okay. But yeah, like they introduced me. They taught me how to vocally. They taught me the studio life. That's where I learned more in-depth studio etiquette, studio vocal ability. Like I said, I had songs on the radio. I had a song on the radio at the time, with the music that I recorded with him. And that was another phase of life that transformed me more into an artist. But I was always around males, and that's what I was saying earlier. Like, it was no other female artists, and I felt kind of alone, and I didn't like the idea of just always being around males all the time, even though they were super respectful.
That's dope.
So, and my dad was, when I say my dad did not play, he
I remember your dad from Charismatic days.
He ain't let nothing happen.
Him from the Charismatic days.
So
sure.
My dad was super protective, and I love him for that because we need our dads.
Very involved too. Yeah. Since the beginning.
And still
Since
is.
the beginning.
And still is. So, my dad protected me from a lot of things happening or getting out of hand. So, but still it was kind of like I felt protected, but I felt like that just wasn't my time then. And super closed in and not able to creatively be myself. But I loved the journey because I was learning. I was learning about the art of songwriting and storytelling and of songwriting and the art of harmonizing and pushing back on
stuff.
notes.
See?
And
this that studio talk right
here. So like when to do full voice and when to go soft on here and the background vocals. So I'm just learning. This was my season of just learning and educating myself and still trying to be a teenager at the time and balancing teenage life. So that was just another journey right there. But musically, it was dope.
You feel like a child. How can I say this the right way? Like like them kids that were famous when they were little.
Kids.
Almost like Michael Jackson, like how you have to grow up fast because you got to be responsible because you starting a career at a young age. Like that's dope.
Yeah. And I went through a phase of really not knowing what I wanted to do because I felt like I was missing out on life a little bit only because I focused so much on other stuff and not just music. It was acting and writing and just doing stuff in my own little world. Yeah. So I tried to not miss out on what it feels because I had friends who was having fun and they had boyfriends and stuff like that, and they was getting pregnant at young ages. So I'm
why you gotta look at like that when you say she was
I didn't mean like, to say not like that, but I was
she basically was saying she wasn't interested in that.
That just wasn't my thing. But I felt like I was trying to force myself to kind of fit in because who wasn't, like I said, nobody else was doing music. So I had nobody to kind of relate to.
Yeah.
You know what? The only other person I can think of from around your time that was doing music was it might have been more, but the only person I can think of was treasured pieces Janaea.
Oh yes, Treasure.
Because she was with UGE for a minute too, but
was she? She was with UGE.
Let me take that back. I don't think she was, but she was doing music around that time. And then I have to go back and say, I have to go back and say this about being the best producer out of there. Tub went to Scott too.
Oh yeah.
Can we just put
Yeah,
that in? Can we put
we-
that in the category?
I don't want to ever not
Grammy
mention him.
nominated Tub.
Like we gotta.
So
give
this is the thing.
the
Can you
flowers.
can you
Go ahead.
Okay.
I'm just saying. I want to brag on my school.
No, listen,
Bulldogs
listen.
is just is
you can
what it
mention
is.
these people, right? You can definitely mention these people, but you don't have to add that part in.
Add what part?
The Scott part.
I mean,
We
but
have to. It was going back. That
You
was what we
have
were
to-
talking about.
because at some
point,
you
you
gotta
would come
give
from
Scott
the
they
root.
flowers.
Thank you.
Because why?
Cut the
How?
podcast.
That's all I'm saying. Give us our flowers.
Podcast. He
Hey,
about
he
to
trying to
cut
he
it.
about to unplug. He about to start unplugging
I
cords.
get it.
You like
It
that?
is what it is, but you gotta
You
respect
gotta
it.
respect it.
That's
man.
true.
It's so dope.
I respect the people for sure.
Mhm,
You know what I'm saying? It's I got family that went to Scott, so you know what I mean.
mhm.
I personally, you know, a lot of family, but my sister is the dean at Scott right now, so
Shout out to
That's
Dean.
so
man.
crazy.
you know what I mean. But you know,
That's
she didn't even go to
crazy.
Scott. She went to Mommy Valley Country Day, so
She went to. She
you
was
know,
beating.
you know what I'm saying? She was there.
Okay, so on this podcast, we like to play a game
Oh Lord,
called This and That.
This and that.
It's not bad. You look, she like, oh Lord, we're not about to do nothing
y'all
crazy.
should have prepared.
Do it
Good.
locally.
You're gonna like this.
Start
game.
it off locally and then expand it.
Okay,
Let me get
we're
my pen
gonna
out.
we're gonna start so you can get an idea what the game is. I'll start first, right? Okay, let's start with Nate. Let's see, because you say I do music questions all the time. I'll switch it.
Appreciate it.
Hibachi or Chinese food?
Ooh. Wait, what?
Hibachi food or Chinese food?
Is this a question for me to
Yeah.
answer? Oh, Chinese food.
Okay,
Hands
I
down.
like that. I like that.
You
Jason?
must not like when dude be walking around trying to squirt stuff in people's
I
mouth.
pass that every time.
Whoa.
Don't throw no shrimp in my mouth.
Yeah, I feel you. I feel you.
My number.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? It be
You don't
stupid.
even do the Suki thing like the.
Nah, I don't do.
Y'all thinking
I mean-
too hard now.
No. Listen.
Straight up.
Let's be honest. I've noticed this, right? So every time we go as a family, my dad first thing say, "Don't throw that shit at me." That's exactly what he said to the dude. So I'd be
I
like,
can see
okay.
that. I
I'd be
can
like,
see that
okay.
being that way.
But then when he do a lady, he makes sure he make it. But when he
Dudes be trying to
Boy,
get.
I
all
he
seen
be
that.
trying to get all over your face.
I seen it. Hey,
Oh.
I'll show you off air.
You're not showing
Calm
me.
No.
down. I know exactly what the fuck you talking about too.
What?
You talking about?
I seen a video of this girl
Yeah,
on vacation.
Yeah.
Oh, she
And
was
she's
taking
drinking-
it. She was taking it. Yeah, I saw that too. Yeah.
Anyway, so
Anyways.
okay.
For a long
No,
time.
for you.
huh?
Yeah, did you?
Yeah. Everybody
What
did
is
that.
that?
Damn. Damn.
Listen,
Right, I said, oh, she about to finish this.
that's talent.
Hey, you gonna run out of liquor?
That is a gift. Very
Anyway.
talented.
First of all, it was the way she was positioning her mouth for it to go down.
No, it was Buddy. It's Buddy in the background just staring like, boy.
Damn, she's still.
You probably still going. Shit.
What he said, I got it. So good, you throw it in there and it turned out sunshine.
Lord have mercy.
Anyway,
I'm not messing with y'all.
okay. All right, you Sony cameras or
Canon.
Canon cameras?
Definitely Canon, hands down.
Really? Over Sony?
Hell yeah.
See, I'm not a photographer.
So
I'm
Canon is perfect for like photography, but
Yeah,
Sony
Sony's
is like good
video
for
for
videos.
music, yeah.
You
I
think
got-
so?
Yeah.
I got these
Hands
Sony
down.
Yes.
headphones, though, is just the best.
So you
But
said
Canon doesn't make headphones. Bro.
yeah,
I
Canon
know.
don't make.
I'm just saying
headphones.
Sony does.
We make guns.
Okay. All right, Sasha.
No. I got one for you.
Oh, okay.
Ooh.
It's gonna be something crazy. I can just feel his energy. Go ahead.
Pause.
Beyonce
Here we go.
or Brandy?
Beyonce.
Okay.
Beyonce
That
me
was
over
easy.
Brandy.
As far as what?
See, that's what I was saying. What are the parameters we're basing this off? of?
I don't
No.
even-
I'm
okay.
about to. Good driver or bad driver?
He's so dark.
Very.
I
I would like to
Beyonce
know.
flies.
And Brandy drives.
It's terrible, man.
That's
Terrible.
fucked up.
Okay.
Go ahead.
All right. Sasha, let's see.
I thought you was about to. Don't put her in there.
I was about to say, like, wait a minute.
I thought you was about to say Sasha.
Sasha
Oh,
or
no. I
You was
won't-
like,
I won't do that to you.
yourself.
I won't do that to
Choose
you.
yourself.
You
I
know
won't
what
do
I
that.
mean?
To you. I won't do that to you. Okay. This is gonna be like an organized one, right? Based off the best place you played at, Michigan City, Indiana, or Cleveland, where we played at the hotel.
Okay, so Michigan City, was that the
Casino.
That's the casino.
Blue chip.
Yeah, that's blue chip.
And-
Yeah,
and
blue
the
chip.
Blue
Blue chip
Chip
or
Casino.
Hollywood. Blue chip or Hollywood, Columbus. Which one?
I like Hollywood, I think.
Columbus?
Which one we had the ugly
How you-
stage, the little
You
stage
can't change your mind.
Blue chip should have
with
had
the
bar to the side.
with the bar right in front of us.
Oh, that was
That's Toledo. No, that's Dayton's.
No, that's not Dayton. That's
That's Dayton, Hollywood, I think.
It's out there on the line.
It's like the
It's way out. Yeah, I know exactly.
the
when
bar
you're
is right there
Traverse City
on the stage.
It's either Columbus, because we only did Columbus, Dayton, and Toledo.
Well, I want to say probably Columbus did, but no,
No, it gotta
not
be
Columbus.
Dayton. It had
So
to be
Columbus
Dayton.
was the one that had the bar there.
Yeah.
So it must have been Michigan City that I like.
That's close.
I was only gonna say
Mm-hmm.
Michigan City for me because you know how the people used to party
it's
so
not.
crazy. They
Oh,
would have
yeah.
to
That's Michigan City,
put them in the
Indiana.
wheelchairs. They
Yeah.
get so drunk and so crazy. They had to put them in the wheelchairs and wheel them out.
Is that
Boy.
the one that had it's like the stage was on the side. That was fun.
Yeah,
That
Michigan City was fun.
So Michigan City.
All right, all right. We still listening?
I'll say
Yeah, keep
Oh,
going.
okay.
So, what do you have more fun with? Laying your actual melody down or doing your backgrounds?
Studio question.
They both fun. So, if we're talking about me, by myself, me creating the melody. But when I'm in the studio, I like to have. So I was blessed to have CJ Mack in my life. I'm not calling you Charles no more.
Nice.
And he is a dope vocal producer. So
Man,
I think
listen.
my excitement.
I told you. Man, listen.
She must have got that.
The way he
she
got
must
your
have got that
music,
text
G.
and said, "You better call me by my industry name. God damn it! Eat the cake, anime."
Nah, I tell people real talk. The way CJ engineers her vocals and her music, bro. Like the song I'm over it. Na, 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 that song.
That's my favorite.
I don't know the word, but yeah.
That's my favorite.
What is it called?
Exhausted.
Exhausted.
Yeah, that's my favorite. And Shannon still talk about this song, and he's dope too.
Yeah,
I like having
Shannon's
Shannon in the
dope.
studio. I'm not gonna hold you. He will bring out the best of you, even when I think I ain't doing something dope, or when I do something dope, he gonna make it 10 times. He gonna make it seem like it's 10 times doper than what it is to help build my confidence a little bit.
that's good.
So shout out to Dig.
Yep.
But it's that part, because what happens is we go back and listen to it a long time after we record it, and we cut the music off and we just listen to it.
Just the solo line.
Just the
when
vocals.
I say we did that shit, like I be forgetting the shit that we do in the booth, and I'm like, that's on. I be like, that's CJ. Nah, that's not me. That's CJ or that's Shannon. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just that magic, just coming back and listening to it. And I think that's why I haven't kind of released a full project yet, because I'm going through my phases where I'm going back listening to music and I'm like, this is magical.
Recreating yourself.
Yeah, this is magic.
That's dope.
And
You got it. That's important.
Yeah.
Going back listening to your old stuff. I do that all the time.
And listening to my growth as an artist,
Mm-hmm.
because I've been growing and I've been hearing my own personal growth myself. I've actually became a fan of myself, and I don't want to toot my own horn, but I'm starting to love me more as an artist vocally. And
how long
going
did
back
that?
and hearing,
How long did that comment down there? That's from Future Davis.
I love Future, y'all. Let me tell you something about her.
Shout out Future.
Just her whole everything, just as a human being. And I'm just sitting back, just watching her grow as an artist, y'all.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is, but I'm loving just sitting back, watching her grow.
Yeah, she deserves the world, man.
No, like her work is crazy, but I'm seeing something. I don't know. I can't pull it out, but I'm seeing something.
I know what it is, because it reminds me of a lot of great artists. This is what I'm gonna say about Future, because she did our podcast. too.
And she shouted you on the podcast.
Did
too.
For sure she
Yeah.
did.
I love her, y'all.
She is a music. You don't get a lot of these. I'm one of them, so I can identify. You are too. You get some of these artists or people that does music and other
LGBTQ.
kind of stuff that are musical sponges, which means like they're gonna grow because they're gonna take in everything that they learning. You know what I'm saying?
She's a
Future,
sponge.
let me tell you, musical sponge. People like that when you get in the studio, it's magic.
I just told her to write me a song.
No, that's
Man,
That's dope.
Like I
Musical
want her to
sponges.
know how dope she is, and
oh, it's coming.
I don't know.
yeah,
I'm just sitting back watching.
yeah.
I love sitting back watching
Hey,
people
man.
glow. You know what I'm
All I'm
saying?
saying,
Hey.
stay tuned.
That's wine you drinking. This boy.
So,
Sasha, can you song what your cup looks like, please?
It's empty.
Yeah,
I'm not
come on,
pouring
bro.
anymore.
Come on, bro.
I'm
It's
just
just
enjoying
that.
No,
myself.
that's fine.
This is
You
my
good.
Friday night. to
Future says she
just-
ready.
So anyway, speaking of glow,
Glow.
tell us about glow. What is glow about?
Does glow stand for anything?
Oh, okay. So initially, glow came from I went through a process in life of where I didn't know my angle, and I had a little insecurity moment. I transformed. I do everything for God,
That's dope.
and I just kind of leave it at that.
Yeah.
I don't try no harder to please nobody else at the end of the day.
Mhm.
So GLOW stands for God, love, over the world love.
Mhm.
And I created a symbol, and I intentionally wore this.
I was gonna
Um,
ask about that.
yes.
That's crazy.
I'm starting the GLOW revolution.
Can I get a glow
I
check?
want females
Oh, males.
and men
We need a
and
male.
women all around the world to understand their intention just behind life. But at the end of the day, we're going to transition.
That's
We
deep.
are going to be we put ourselves in different dimensions. Life is what you want to make it. Life is what you want to make it. And at the end of the day, nobody's opinion of you is going to matter.
It shouldn't matter in the first place.
No, definitely.
It's not going to matter.
So it's
So when
crazy. It's crazy
Yeah.
that you're saying this because you've actually mentioned several times tonight what BLAK stands for,
Yeah.
and we chuckle every time you did it. We chuckle.
Yeah. Or like made eye contact.
Because
like,
she don't
yeah.
know. She don't know what she's
what it
saying.
stand for?
Balanced life, acquired knowledge. But you keep talking about balancing life.
Yeah.
and
Acquiring
Back when you were in
knowledge.
the old organized, you had a balanced life.
You
and
kept
getting,
you kept saying that. We
getting
kept
your
hearing it.
businesses
That's
together.
crazy.
Write that in your notebook. Write down balance. No, I'm just messing.
No, this is a moment.
Yeah, that's what it
Yeah.
stands for.
This is a moment right now.
BLAK, balanced life, acquired knowledge.
Oh my Lord.
Mhm.
This is a moment because everything is intentional.
Yeah.
Mhm.
My time right here to sit with y'all is supposed to happen. I don't know what's going to come out of this moment, but I look forward to seeing what it
Likewise.
is. And like you had mentioned something about we can't talk about that on air.
I don't care.
I know you don't
Shit,
care.
I don't give a shit.
Warn me.
We gonna talk about it.
You was
when
here
turn it
already.
up.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean? Yeah.
But
I get to go to sleep peaceful at night. I don't give a shit.
y'all know what?
Hey,
That's
listen.
that Leo.
Exactly.
That's that Leo.
Exactly. I'm glad I'm not the only
It
one.
don't
that done it.
bother me.
It ain't the Leo.
People-
It's,
It don't bother me.
listen,
It
I
don't
don't mind
bother
it.
me. It bothers
Listen,
other people.
I don't
it's,
mind it.
listen, it's
It
not,
bothers other
it's
people.
not
It
the
don't
Leo.
bother
It's
me.
not the Leo. It's that 40.
Maybe that is
Okay, so look,
It's
stop.
that 40.
Maybe
You don't
that is
even,
that.
sometimes when you say certain things, people gonna be trying to dissect and figure it
Man,
out.
let them dissect it. They ain't take that class in high school anyway. Shit.
Yeah, Future know all about the off-air talks.
You know what I'm saying? Hey, yeah, look, she know, you know what I'm saying?
I am not
The best.
dealing with y'all.
She
Balanced
said
life, acquire knowledge. I'm not
off
paying
air
no
is the best
attention to
part.
y'all.
Man, you know what I'm saying?
I love it though, y'all.
So much unspoken. Yep, go
Yeah,
ahead.
Oh,
He said,
listen.
yep.
Listen.
And so
Everything-
if you can give some
Everything we
advice,
do is a vibe.
I toured with a Leo for how many years?
man, bro. And it was crazy. We had that.
It be the facial expressions.
Mm-hmm.
The
And you know
tone.
what's crazy?
All of
Who
that.
you're talking about, they're so similar, bro. That is
What?
hilarious.
It's
I
not-
know who she's talking. I don't know if you know.
Wait,
Similar, definitely similar. That I don't care. Like it is what it is. I don't. Definitely.
And here
So-
my ass go. Just give him some grace.
Me too.
listen,
That's me.
if me and him,
Everybody's not gonna be perfect.
if me and him ever disagree, if we ever disagree, it's because he always giving somebody like grace.
I got that
That's just me.
too.
I'm a positive guy.
Like,
Like I
I got that
extra,
bad
like an
too.
extra 10 days on the grace.
Okay, so they got a grace limit.
No, you don't get shit.
I just be like, man, just talk to him, man. Let's just have a meeting. Let's figure it out. Let's regroup.
Man, F that
But
shit, man.
one thing he did say at the end of the day, that's their fault how they take it. And I
Yeah.
live by that too.
that's
Because
fine.
I be trying to give people grace in a way where I'm being honest with them and they still take it offensively. So it's kind of like, how can I, if I'm going to be real with you and I'm trying to say it in the nicest way possible and you still taking it like a certain way, like that's at that point it's on you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Bruh.
I mean, at that, I can't.
No,
Listen.
Anyway.
Everybody miss
So
shit
for the
when they
young
wipe their
artists,
ass.
You know
Yeah.
what?
for
I
the
think-
young artists that's
You
listening,
miss shit.
Did you hear me? Did you hear what I said?
That was
Say it
deep.
again.
I said everybody miss shit when they wipe their ass.
Mm.
Okay.
Ew.
For the young artists that's listening,
I use a wet wipe. With,
Oh.
sometimes I get back in the shower. Okay, we ain't gonna get into that.
yeah, this is just
Fuck
too
that.
TMI.
What did you do when you farted?
So for the young artists that's listening, what's some advice that you can give them? Because a lot of people don't know that you've been in this music game since high school.
Yeah.
That's a long time.
For the younger artists,
Yeah, the younger artists, like the up and coming artists, I should say. What's some advice that you would give them?
be true to yourself. And I know it's not easy knowing, trying
that,
to
though.
figure out your lane, but at the end of the day, nobody wants to see a repeat. They want to see you.
Mm-hmm.
What makes you spark? What is your glow within you?
I like how you put glow on that. That was dope.
Can you give
That
them
was
a little bit more harsher criticism, please?
Okay.
Just be honest.
Practice.
Thank you.
Learn about the art of music. The more that you work towards the smaller, okay, I would say this, the smaller things that you are consistent with, the bigger the outcome would be.
Yeah.
That's a veteran speech.
That's,
right?
and that's what
coming
I'm
from a
saying. You know what I mean?
veteran right
Because
now.
is which
That's
her
true.
first answer was more like a political answer.
Mhm. And I see what you're saying.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Like, you got to be raw and uncut with them. You know what I'm saying? Because there's a lot of artists who they'll look you in the face and tell you that they're the best
Mhm.
and they're the cream of the crop and they need all the work in the world.
And you have to be okay with people. Everybody's not going to like you.
Exactly.
See, that was going to be mine. Coming from being a young musician / artist or whatever you want to put me in.
You
there,
talking
it's
about you?
fine. Yeah.
Okay.
I tell people, learn how to accept constructive criticism.
That's the number one thing.
Even when it pisses you off.
Mhm.
Learn how to accept it and work on yourself.
Mhm.
I had to do that. I still, to this day.
Let me
They would tell
you.
me a beat is whack. I'll get mad because I probably done spent maybe 3-4 hours on it, but I go back to the drawing board.
You know why we can tell them that a beat is whack? Because there's times where I shoot Nate a message like David just put out this fire ass beat. And then 2 beats later, he'll just come in and just do something simple and I'll be like, now David just did this.
Mhm. Mhm.
You've shown what you're capable,
What you're capable of. Mhm.
And I don't know, I don't know if it was just maybe like, okay, I'm gonna make this beat real quick, and he did it in passing, and not just sitting there and focusing on what, because like the beat he just produced. I'm not gonna say for who, but the beat he just produced was a fire ass beat. Now guess what? Guess what's gonna happen? You can't do anything less than that.
I get what you're saying.
This is a goal.
That's a goal.
You need
However,
somebody on your side.
and
like
that's why I like that.
Mhm.
But when
See
it
the
comes
butt?
to
See the butt?
no, it's not an excuse. When it comes to
I
making
didn't say that. You did.
when it comes to making music, because I don't want to forget my thought. When it comes to making music, sometimes you can be on top of the world,
Look,
or
she
you
just
can be
told on
hot.
herself.
You can be hot and be on top of the world when it comes to these beats. And the reason why the next one could fall like that sometimes is because me personally, when it comes to making music, I have to be inspired and I have to be in that moment. You know what I'm saying? Like, I have to be locked in.
Mm-hmm.
RC says this all the time when he was making Tiffany live record, which is one of the craziest, dopest records. He said I had to turn off R&B, I had to turn off rap, all this kind of stuff, and just listen to nothing but gospel and just like lock in. And that didn't make sense to me until like recently, like because like my thing is I don't want to sound like everybody else, and a lot of people that be wanting beats, man, give me something that sound like Drake, or give me something that remind me of such and such, and then I get thrown off because I gotta have rehearsals. I gotta listen to gospel.
Hey, so check this. I got
so
an
when I
idea
have
for
to
you.
lock in,
I got an idea for you then. When you're not inspired, make that known, bro. Because if you say, look, hey, I'm not, and at this present moment, I'm not inspired. So give me a couple of days or a week maybe, and I'll get you something. Don't, because when I would hit David up and I say, yo, I need beat, he'd be like, boom, he'd make it in the next day.
but then that's also me training myself too.
True, but
focus myself.
True, but if you
even if I'm off and you tell me,
yeah,
if I'm off and you tell me like, nah, this ain't that, I go back like, all right, nah, you see how you write stuff,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? Like I gotta stay on it. So even if I send you some stuff and it just be like, nah, we don't like, I'll be like, okay, well, what is he listening that I'm not hearing? What is like I overthink sometimes, but then it's great because the best overthinkers make the best music. But I have to like use that gift to like put it in a box sometimes.
And being artistic is a challenge.
It's a challenge in itself. It's hard, man.
There are moments where you just it's not coming to you, and you have to take that moment and just step back. Like this, I don't got it right now. This is not my time. I don't know when my time is coming back up, but when I find it, it's gonna be fire. So you don't want to set yourself up for failure because you want to force something to come and it's not there. And that's where it gets challenging because you know what you're capable of. You know what you can do. You know how dope you can get. But it's like it ain't flowing
and
right.
I don't know if I don't think nobody ever seen my process of making the beat.
So check this out. I'm gonna just give you an example. Like, you know how all year long when we start promoting the gala, right? It's promote, sell, right? The day we sold out of tickets, and I love the gala so much, but I literally was like, man, fuck this shit. I'm glad this shit sold out. I ain't gotta deal with it no more right now. You know what I'm saying? Let me take a break. Let me take a flat break and let me refocus. You know what I'm saying? Now I gotta refocus. The 1st of October is when I'm told myself I'm gonna get back on it to make sure everything is in play. Because right now I need a break. Because that's all I think. Everywhere I go, every time I look up or look around or turn left, right, that's all I see. And it ain't even there, but that's all I see because that's what I've been focused on. So me taking a break from it and then make me refocus when I know that when October 1st come, I'm back on it and
fresher than ever.
Fresh, yeah, exactly. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I mean by if you're not motivated or you're not ready. When I say, hey, David,
I don't want to say motivated because I'm always motivated.
Listen, you will be. You always gonna be motivated, but there's always something else that's going to be in that space that you got to take care of before you knock out that beat.
Yeah,
it's called priorities.
But that's why, being in school, and I hate to keep trying to just bring this up, but one thing I'm learning about my life.
Brag about your success.
One thing I'm learning about my life right now is balance and deadlines.
Yep.
So if you tell me
working on being on time though.
Well, I had to stop and get ice.
I felt so.
If you was to tell me,
that was quick. Off me.
He been waiting to say that all night.
Like, hey, no, I got here at 10:32, so I was
it's cool. You did good.
It wasn't me this time.
Come on,
that's another organized chaos.
See, look, organized. I can't listen to my own music when I'm trying to grow.
Listen, okay, so prime example.
Who said that?
Future.
Okay, prime example, Future. So a lot of people don't know this, but I'm gonna say it. And so let me get back to what I was saying at first. School is teaching me balance and teaching me deadlines, like get stuff done when you got the time. Because I used to procrastinate. Like he'd tell me, hey man, can you make me a beat next week? I'll wait till next week to do it. But now my creativity process, which the last track that I did. I played a beat and I just sat there for like an hour before I even put anything down. I'm just because I have to focus myself and I have to catch that vibe.
Yeah.
Because if I don't, I got too many vibes going on right now. We getting ready for gala. I'm doing R&B, gospel, and other stuff all in the same week.
Do you know who?
Different genres in the same week.
Do you know who Rick Rubin is?
Rick Rubin, yeah, the engineer.
Yeah. I would
For,
just
Jay-Z
sit back and just listen to some of his podcasts and just kind of take in everything. When it comes to the art of creating,
Yeah.
I think he's for producers. Every producer should just dive into everything that he says because he breaks down so much of
the small stuff, the little stuff, yeah.
And how to get your mind in a certain place. And the little techniques he do, like I remember one time he was talking about he step outside and it'll be raining. And he literally describes how fast the rain drops in and when it hits the ground and just the small little details. And it creates sounds. It's stuff. It's like God.
It's weird. Yeah,
it's
man. You gotta like separate yourself.
Yeah.
Sometimes. Yeah.
So I would say, just as a producer, I'm not a producer, but I feel like every producer should just study him and how he come up with putting himself in that mode when he gets that way, because he speaks on that too. Like you have to find that inspiration, especially when you're trying to meet a deadline. So he gets in a certain mode, mental mode, to where it's I would just say study him. And he also have a book called I think it's called The Art of Creativity, but I would just say go on YouTube and just look up his podcast and type his name up.
For sure. I've been watching some of Dark Child stuff. That's one of my mentors.
Well, you know that's
Rodney Jerkins.
That's a given right there. Favorite. Definitely. But that's dope though. I used to want to be a producer, but it's not in my ministry.
Man, it might not be too late. The way that talent is in all y'all family.
I spent too much time on trying to figure it out, and
honesty,
it's not in my ministry.
Man, I remember when I had to do a country beat all week long. I'm listening to straight country music, whatever top 100 country music was playing. And where I work at, people was looking at me like, "What is going on? Like, are you all right?"
Speaking of that,
I'm locked in.
I was at work. Was that today? Yesterday. Today. I'm so mixed up with my days. Yesterday, I saw Andy.
Yeah.
She was running out where I was working at. Out by Apple Blossom. You know where the apple orchard is?
Yeah, that's where they live at.
Yeah. So I was out there, and she was running, and I stopped her. And she hasn't been doing music.
You talking about Andy?
Mm-hmm.
I thought I just seen something on Facebook where she was.
She's been doing. She just released. They just finished a movie. Now she about to start another movie, and she hasn't done anything as far as.
I thought I seen her singing somewhere.
Yeah, she said it didn't go too well.
You know what I'm talking about, though?
Mm-hmm.
Singing somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Anyway,
so she said she misses you guys.
Oh,
she said she loves you guys
for sure.
So yeah,
shout out to Andy.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, I didn't mean to just like anyway, but
you did.
Yeah, that was very rude.
Not to be like that. No,
I tell him that all the time though, because we'll be on the phone and I'll be like, "Man, did you see the sky? It was blue as shit today." He be
that's
like,
how it be.
Anyways, I be like, "Man,
you know,
was rude."
It's a bad habit.
To know him, that's his.
That's me exactly.
But this is the thing. This is the thing though. Like, what if you ever get into it with like, you left the microwave on fucking high? Da 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 da. Well, anyways,
my food's still cold. Damn it.
No, I'm like that because like the way my mind think, I'll be having to get it out. Pause before I lose it.
Pause.
You know what though? I know why he do that. I know why he do that. So like a lot of times when me and David talk, we'll talk about something. He'll be trying to give people grace, and then I just be like, "Man, F that. We ain't doing this, that, or third." He'd be like,
"He want to switch the subject."
Yeah, he want to switch the subject quick, and he'd be like, "Anyways."
Hold on, wait.
You know what I'm saying? What you eat for lunch yesterday at work?
Cause I only want to get, cause like the way that I am, and Sasha, you know this.
Mhm.
Okay, let's go back to the car rides.
Mhm.
All right. The way that I am,
Why?
I have to be.
He's apologetic for no reason.
No. I have to be positive. Because if I'm not, then that energy is just going to bring the rest of my
But
day.
I have a question though. So,
Go ahead.
because I mean, I hear you talk about it all the time, and I be wanting to kind of combat you a little bit on it.
Yeah.
Who, me?
But yeah,
Oh, okay,
of
okay,
course,
my
of
bad.
course.
Okay.
Why would
He gave it a Dr. Phil in. Oh, this is therapy.
why would you say somebody being honest is not positive?
Yeah.
Even
I'm
though
not
you're
saying-
not saying that.
I'm not
Granted,
saying
you're not
that.
saying it, but that's what kind of is being implied when you're like, I have to be positive. When at the end of the day, being
I'ma
honest should be
explain.
seen on the same
I'ma
level
explain.
as positive, even though honesty can be
I'm not.
seen as negative.
I'm okay to
Clarify.
clarify.
got
Thank you.
This better be good, goddammit.
No, when I
have an
say
answer,
negative,
but I want to
when
hear
I
yours.
say when I
Should
say
go.
negative,
Well, you
it's
didn't
not,
say negative.
okay. It's not what he be telling me is
Mm-hmm.
it be honest and it be real. Don't get me wrong,
Right.
but
He don't
I'm
be
a
wanna
person
hear.
where, like I told you, I have to be focused and I have to be on a certain level with myself because then I start draining, I start declining.
Right.
Prime example, I'm playing my week out, right?
Yeah.
If I got this going on, everything's lining up, but then all these side problems be coming or these things that start draining me down and because then it's going to start making me think all day long.
Mm-hmm.
Now I'm mad because he's mad because we mad at this.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
I understand.
So
I understand
I be
completely.
having to my mind works that way. Like I have to be like, I can't stay in this season, right? I can't not this season, but I can't stay in this mode right now. I got to stay here
And what was your
because it's gonna mess me up.
Well, on the Gemini defense.
Thank you.
I love how her intro was nice and
because we
soothing.
almost similar. We are almost. If you think about it, we are
They are.
almost.
They-
and I don't even know too much about the zodiac.
the Gemini,
stuff,
the
but
Gemini sign is a two-headed individual.
You got a positive side and a negative side.
Yeah.
So here's the thing.
and when we're negative, we're negative.
There's no in
for a
between.
long time.
That's
There's
true.
not.
That's
so
true. Okay.
when in my past, I will say this.
Mm-hmm.
I will, if I did not give grace or was not the nice person that I am, I will be the worst person in the world.
Mm.
I never found the in between, and I saw how what I would say affected people, and I'm talking about affected people to where they wanted to commit suicide. Like I'm not biting my tongue type thing, and I don't realize how I may be saying something that offended them so much that they want to take their life away. And I knew what that, and that was another turning point for me.
Mhm.
I don't want to be that person that just that I say something so cruel or I responded in such a cruel way that they want to take their own life away. Granted, I'm not responsible for what nobody want to do, but at the end of the day,
It still falls on your conscience.
yeah, I'm you know what? I feel like there's a better you in you, and I don't want to set you back any further. I don't want to be responsible for that.
Yeah.
So you know what? A lot of times, and my mother says, she's been saying this for years, if you don't have nothing nice to say, don't say anything at all. So I've grown into that aspect. And I wish I had a middle because it's a lot of stuff that I be wanting to say.
I know that's
Man, listen.
It's a lot that
there's
I
a lot of stuff
say.
you heard in that car that but then on these trips and stuff, when we were talking about these subjects and all that stuff, once I got into that negative mode, I'm negative the whole time. So now it's like, don't talk to David on the trip. I shut down.
It takes me days. It
takes me a long time to get out of that bubble. You know
weeks.
what I'm saying?
Is CJ still on this?
I got you.
But
This is good.
Okay, so what
needed.
I hear right now is that when me and you have conversations, am I being negative?
No, you're being you.
You're being honest.
He's just taking account
I just can't
and
live
for
where
other people's feelings.
And I'm not saying
Yeah.
that.
That's the grace
Well,
part,
well,
which
see,
I understand.
But this is my thing, though.
I'm not saying that you're a negative person.
No, I know. But my thing. This is what it is for me. So when me and you do have those conversations, and you giving those people those graces, it's literally me knowing that them people are walking over him. No.
So it's a protective type thing. It's the big brother type
I'm
thing.
saying that's what they're doing. I know for a fact that's what they're doing.
And I live off of people like you. And so I have a lot of people around me that's like you.
Yeah, and one of them is a Leo. And you know exactly
And
what I'm
Virgo.
talking about.
Listen.
Do they act similar?
Oh,
Do they act
listen,
similar?
I have two
Yes or no?
Leos and Virgos. Something about the Leos and Virgos. They're like the
But the
protectors
ones that
of
we're talking
Geminis.
about, do they act similar?
They just alike.
That's what I said.
They just alike.
Listen,
Every last
listen,
one that
And
I
they may
know.
not never notice it,
at
but
the
it's
end
true.
of the day, I'm gonna protect my brothers, and if I feel like
And I
somebody
love
being,
that.
Same. And
if
he's gonna
somebody,
protect his people.
I love
if somebody
it.
being shady towards either one of them, you
I
know what I'm
love it.
saying? Then I'm going to war.
Because that's what, as Geminis, that's what we need. Because,
that.
you know, and
It balances.
yeah.
Because like not all the time, I'm not saying like the way that he thinks, I might not be thinking about that at the time. So now he's in protective mode.
Mhm.
But my mind right now is like, man, I got rehearsal in a couple minutes. Let me think of these songs. I'm not even.
And
So sometimes I switch the subject because I'm like, I
Yeah.
can't go down. Because once I go down, now I'm gonna be at this
Mhm.
church rehearsal and it's like, oh, Dave, what's wrong? Anything? Because now my
Mhm.
whole energy is just like,
Yeah.
So,
But when you
I
got
do that
people like
personally.
that in your life, and that's
But
why
it be real and true.
Yeah,
I
we
mean, I rock
need in
with it.
that, because one thing for sure, they're gonna be honest with you if nobody else is.
That's true.
And you gotta hear it.
I think some of my greatest beats is because of the honesty.
Mm-hmm.
That's something that you probably would never know.
And we
That's
need
facts.
that.
Some
need
of your
that.
best music is because of that.
Listen.
That's why I said at the beginning, if you still watching
Listen.
young artists, constructive criticism is important
I
because it's
live for
needed
it.
when it comes to music.
Don't tell me I'm the best in the world when I know I went up there and fucked up.
Don't tell me my beat is dope if you
Listen.
know it's whack, because then I'm gonna be
One
like,
thing about organized chaos, what he say? Don't go up there singing flat today.
Hey, Ryan was Joe Jackson.
Pick it up. Pick it up.
Well, see,
Ryan.
I think for me too, though, like because we are a legitimate business, you know what I'm saying? It's a representation.
Absolutely.
So, you know, when you put out something, it ain't gonna say
That's
David
facts.
put this out. It's gonna say
That's
1983 the brand put it out.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
You
I got a
know?
question for you, Sasha, though.
Mhm.
So I know I'm changing.
Oh, you
topic.
good?
No, you good.
Yeah,
You good.
I got it out.
What is the
Awesome.
most beautifulest song you've ever heard?
Beautifulest. Soul Glow.
No, that's not in my top.
Through, yeah.
Did I ever heard?
Ever heard? Yep.
Stevie Wonder, Isn't She Lovely?
Oh no, but I do have one.
What's yours?
You ain't see the post out. You ain't see the post I made.
Mine is
the last post I made on social media.
No.
Oh,
no.
okay. Yeah,
What
it's
is
cool.
it? No. I gotta look. What was it?
Nothing bad. I was positive. I promise I was.
Hey, look.
She got jokes.
Leo is
Got
be
jokes.
Leoing.
I'm telling you, man.
Hey, every best friend I had was Leo because
You know
they
what?
talk they
You
shit.
know,
Hey, it's a
nothing
video.
bad.
It's a video.
You know
I
what
gotta
I'm
see
saying?
you, Jason. It remind me of you. It got Bernie Mac in it, right? But at the beginning of the video, it's this news anchor. She's like being all professional. And she was like, next we got such and such and such, but her mic is still on. So she's yelling at her workers, like, man, what the F is y'all doing? So she had to come back and apologize, like, what you've heard out of my mouth is some wrong information, da-da-da-da. Then Bernie Mac cuts on there and be like, man, F him. Like, man, I'm about to send it to you so you know what I'm talking
Hey,
about.
man, listen.
Man, it made me think. I thought I sent it in the group, but I'm about to send it right now. Y'all about to be like, man.
Okay, I just thought of a song, and I think it's so pretty. I'm probably about to get a lot of flack for this, but it's called "I'm Kissing You," the original version from.
Are you throwing hints on the podcast right now?
Huh?
Oh,
No.
Boy, about to be at the crib, oiled up, ready.
Oh.
Hey, man, come on, man.
This right,
boxes.
This right here, in the Ethica boxers.
So good.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah,
I didn't see that.
yeah, it's cool. Players mess up.
Wait a minute.
Just let it shine
Listen.
through, yeah.
I tried to catch a nap before I came here
Yeah.
because I had a long week, but I did not see that. Hold on. But yes, who was the original singer?
Where'd you film that? I mean, where'd you
I
shoot
went
that video?
I went to California, y'all.
Okay.
Yeah,
Dope.
yeah,
I
remember
went one of the best experience that I've ever done, and I can't wait to go back to LA. At that moment, that's when I got inspired. That's when I started getting a little bit more serious because I walked on the Walk of Fame. I literally was
Hey, I've
walking
been
on
there.
the streets,
Yeah.
running into celebrities like they were regular people.
That and then all
And
them
they
bums too,
are.
man.
I'm about to say they
Junkies.
And the
Boy,
bums.
the junkies is heavy on down
Skid Row.
Huh?
Skid Row.
Skid Row.
Yeah, that's what it's called.
Oh, I never knew that. That's what it was. Yeah.
I got lost too.
Yes.
Sorry.
No, that so like when you go to California, it's a actual. It's called Skid Row, and it's nothing but people in tents.
Oh, I didn't never know that. That's what they call it. I know about the alley where they be selling all the knockoff stuff and that big old alley.
Chinatown?
No, it's not Chinatown. It's the alley. Alley, and then Chinatown is a different part of downtown. LA.
So we went in the desert.
Swats?
Actually, that video was recorded where Tupac recorded California Love.
Shout out to
drop some. You gotta drop a noise for that.
Yeah,
that's legendary. I never knew that. I'm today years old.
y'all
Let
see
me tell y'all
y'all
something.
see they shot. They found Tupac killer today. They arrested him.
Shut up.
What, 30 years later?
Yeah.
What if they got the wrong guy?
I guess it took them 30 years to find the right evidence. Shit.
Man. Hey, you know what's crazy with the technology now? How can you not get caught now? They got all this artificial technology and stuff. What's some AI stuff called?
People just you
AI.
snitch on yourself by blinking nowadays.
Man,
y'all don't.
It's cameras and stuff.
Y'all don't fell for the okie doke. Y'all.
He thought he was skelling free.
Hey, I know this is off the top, but did y'all hear about the young lady who got arrested for burning those dogs up? She from here.
Burning dogs.
She set dogs on fire. Yeah.
What the dogs do?
So I found out. I heard. I was in the right place today. But we gonna talk about this off air. Anyway, we're gonna talk about this off air.
Look, people be surprised when I tell them I don't even watch TV unless it's sports or something.
No, bro, it was on Facebook. It was on Facebook.
I never heard of it.
People were sharing it all day. But yeah, anyhow.
What the dogs do?
Nothing.
That's crazy.
Man,
it's what the old boyfriend did.
Oh Lord.
Oh, so the boyfriend and
no, just leave it alone. We're not gonna talk about it on the podcast.
Yeah. So what's coming up next for Sasha Denise? See, there I go. You see how I switched again? See how I gotta go back positive because that's gonna make me sad. Did that make you sad?
Anyway.
Was
it bringing you down? You see how that was just bringing you down for a minute because now I'm thinking of dogs.
Energy dropping.
Anyway,
I have to bring it back up. What's next for Sasha Denise?
Because we on live and I can't.
We just,
I don't like this live stuff. We got to cut.
Hey, when it's off air, it's different.
Oh, listen.
It's different.
What's some of your favorite places? I mean, I know you say you went to Cali. What's some of your favorite places you got to perform at? It can be here too, like some of your favorite.
Oh, ain't nothing gonna top what happened this year downtown at Promenade Park.
The R&B Park Jam.
That was.
I love that.
That has officially made my top live performance of all time. I had fun. It was
Toledo is so musical, and I love it here now. Like, not saying that I always didn't love it, but it's like not only is it growing, it's like catching on fire. Like everybody is starting to love to come out downtown and
listen. But I've never seen. I think that may have been my biggest crowd that I performed in front of.
That's dope.
And I'm so grateful for that moment.
I heard you had backup dancers and everything. Now I think, go ahead on Beyonce.
And I just wanted to have fun. And I went to that.
Turned into Beyonce.
I went to that concert like super inspired.
That's dope.
So
that's on my bucket list. I gotta see Beyonce live.
I wish
you should have took me, man.
You gonna be backing it up?
See, I gotta switch because it's going back.
It's a question.
No, man, I'm not gonna be backing anything. Yeah, my 35 years old niece.
One of your dancers is actually our PR person.
I love her. Yes, I see her. Jada is so beautiful.
We got a photo shoot tomorrow, actually.
For real? Yeah, she the bomb, and she brought a special. Both of them brought a special energy that I was looking for. So I'm real in particular. Yeah. Okay, so I fell in love somewhere along my lifetime with production, stage production, because I'm also act. I've been in stage plays for a while.
With what's the girl named dark skin chick?
Probably Raquel.
Raquel.
Yeah.
Who just got paused?
Pause. I don't even know.
Probably when you said, "Are you going to be backing it up?" Probably why I didn't say pause on there. Look at Nate. Just, he ain't even wasn't here for it.
I don't even know.
Because you know how he get, bro. Hey, we was talking about her experience at the Beyonce concert. I said,
yeah.
you should have
Oh,
took me.
CJ.
Talking about some, what you gonna be there backing it up. Wow.
But that was an experience, y'all. It was different.
Yeah.
It was different. But yeah, what were we talking about just now though?
Your favorite places to that you performed?
Oh, in Promenade Park.
You said the R&B Park Jam.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That was it. That topped that's my new top of the line. But prior to that, I don't know. Ain't nothing topping that right now. I can't even think back. I can't think past that no more.
What's your favorite song out of your songs?
Well, before you say that, where besides Toledo have you ever performed at?
Outside of Toledo?
Yes.
So
Cleveland.
Answer the
listen,
question.
I'm thinking all the organized.
you know I got
spots.
bad memory.
Okay, so just
Michigan City.
as Sasha Denise, where have you
okay.
performed?
Oh, so Atlanta. I love performing in Atlanta.
Okay.
Who do you perform with?
So, oh my gosh, I perform as myself. So the first time that I went there, initially it was open mic. I make so many friends and connect with so many people in Georgia.
I got
So
connections
it
down
was
there.
open mic, and I still get a lot of calls. Like I stay connected to them. I don't know where to even start. So I've done a lot of shows in Atlanta though. I actually have my own little base there.
Okay.
What's up?
Got some little fans.
You got a band down there?
I don't particularly have a band, but I know how to. I can get one.
I got
together.
people. I got people down there.
Do you?
Yeah, for real. My cousin, she used to just do karaoke in the bars.
Her at the Gala Network.
Oh yeah, she will be there,
Yeah.
but he won't be there.
But still,
so my cousin, she used to karaoke at bars in Atlanta because she lives there, and so she met this guy. Saw her one day, was like, "Yo, we want you to be a part of our team." So when she was like, "Okay, cool, I'll be a singer on your band." All right, cool. We leaving for Morocco in like 2 weeks.
Man, that's Atlanta for you.
And she stayed in
Atlanta
for real.
She lived in Morocco for like 2 years.
That's Atlanta for you.
Touring.
In LA too.
Yeah,
I believe it.
Right spot.
But he is in. Matter of fact, we was just in Atlanta maybe like a couple months ago, and we went to. He called us like, "Yo, come down to this jazz club. I'm playing drums. You know what I'm saying? I got y'all. Y'all can get in for free." So we like, cool. We went down there. We got there.
These are trips I need to be on.
They like,
Me too.
they like, "Oh yeah, you on the list, but we ain't got no more seats for y'all." So it was sold out. Immediately sold out.
That's Atlanta.
That's Atlanta. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, it was the size of the Peacock anyway.
Super small. They do got some small bars.
You know what I'm saying?
But they be hitting though.
They
be
yeah.
small,
Oh,
they hitting
yeah.
hard.
Yeah. Pause.
Is it Apache? Yeah, are y'all familiar with? I be saying the name wrong. Apache.
Yeah.
Indian?
So in Atlanta, I performed there,
Oh, okay.
and when I say I did,
What part of Atlanta? Because you know it's how it's divided.
well,
into.
that was downtown Atlanta.
Yeah, they're in.
I think
they're in Dunwoody.
They got a million counties down there.
I mean,
it's
I
Dunwoody.
remember a Dunwoody. I can tell
You cross the street, you in a different county.
Yeah, for sure. I do like that McDonald's down there though.
I never had that McDonald's.
I had to order food for my mom, and you just go up to the little screen and just
With the kiosk,
and then order your food, and then they have it ready at the counter.
Oh, I think they got some of them got them here.
So I'm a late eater, and I don't get hungry till late at night. So when I get home, I'm gonna eat. But so throughout the day, I do not eat. So I hate one thing. I hate.
This explains
conversation.
everything that happened. Mind you, we're gigging at night.
I was just
We
about
are
to say,
gigging from 9, and sometimes we're not leaving till about 2 a.m. This explains everything.
CJ be like, God damn.
And now, mind you, she don't eat until that night. Ain't ate all day. We ain't doing nothing but eating straight.
To come home and eat
bar
trash.
food and drinking. That's I had to stop. That's what I had to lose all this weight. I had to get that weight off me because I started getting proud
Ooh.
of it. It was.
Remember, I got pregnant. I think I gigged with Organized Chaos till I was like 8 months.
Yeah,
pregnant.
till you was about to just.
Ooh.
That's why that baby is so musical.
My mama
Outside
said
of CJ.
that.
Outside
She
of
so
CJ.
did
Shout
say
out to
that.
CJ.
She said the
That baby
baby
was on
you
tour with
bouncing
us.
around on stage.
That baby was definitely on tour with us.
She was.
It's some good times, man.
Lord. But yeah, Apaches, I'm saying it right.
In Atlanta.
But that was one of the dopest ones because I went up there song. The next thing you know, I had about 4 background singers. The band just was playing.
Oh, they came out of nowhere with it.
Out of nowhere, and it was just like, man, it was an experience.
Let's go to Atlanta, man.
Let me tell y'all,
Atlanta's a vibe, bro.
Definitely.
It's crazy
do it.
because his
You
name
got family down
his
there.
name Daniel. He told me, he was like, man, whenever y'all come down,
Take the band down.
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Let me know.
Yeah.
And I ain't gonna lie though, I tried to book the band for a cruise.
How'd that go?
I'm still waiting to hear back.
You probably got an audition.
No,
Well, we got plenty of.
I'm saying I sent
got
some
plenty-
stuff in.
That's fire.
I sent some stuff in. No, I mean, 'cause-
Retire me, man. I'm ready.
Hey,
man.
listen. When we was just on a cruise, we was on a 4-day cruise, and it was live music every night.
Oh yeah,
They was so fucking trash.
that's what Darius do. Well, I don't
They
know
were
if he
bad?
still do it, but
Bro,
Yeah.
he was
bad,
cruising.
Yeah,
man.
I seen them.
What were they playing?
Some bullshit. Like I walked away.
Man,
I've
let me
seen
get a
some-
Carnival deal or
some
Disney
bullshit.
You
deal.
know what I'm saying?
On cruises?
They make money. Tiff, cause she esthetician. Like we was gonna get a massage and facials and shit like that. Like a package, it was like $600.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
So I'm just like, no, we'll just wait till you come back home. You just we go to the studio and you
Yeah,
do
man,
it
ain't
there.
even that serious.
That's what I'm
Right.
saying. So
I'll do the cruise though. I'll do it.
yeah, hey, it's dope, bro. We gotta do a cruise
That's
anyway.
I've been on one
I was talking about
cruise. I was in high
playing-wise.
school.
Playing for sure.
I'll play.
I was in high school. The only cruise I've been on.
Is where?
I was in high school. We went to Bahamas,
Oh, okay. That's what's
Sky
up.
High School, in the band.
I think that's the next one we're trying to do is Bahamas.
I like Bahamas. Bahamas was a vibe.
Really?
I was just too young to do stuff.
You
Couldn't
still too
do.
young.
I
You still
couldn't
too young.
do everything I wanted to do.
Still too young.
Did Bowser do like trips to like the Bahamas?
I don't know. It was part of the aviation program.
Oh,
He keep flexing. That's a flex.
Hold on.
That's a flex.
Wait. What was a flex?
He built planes.
I was just about to
part of
say.
aviation.
Wait. Look at this. Look at this smile on. Look at his smile. And then, wait. Look now. Look behind his head. Look behind his head.
you know what?
Flex.
Hey, now look behind mine.
Flex.
well,
Flex.
Flex.
well.
But yeah, nah, I don't
That's
know.
dope.
I didn't have I was barely in school. Every day I was at the airport. So
That's
Man.
fire.
Building
That's dope,
plans.
though. I ain't gonna lie. Even when we had Sasha on last week, like how she was saying we got
Who?
more. I'm sorry.
Who?
Sheena.
I was about to say I was
Sorry.
here.
Nah.
She's
I,
here in
I,
spirit.
It's the
you know I
essence.
got
She's
bad
here-
memories.
she's here in
It's the
spirit.
essence. It's the essence.
Okay.
We had Sheena Barnes, and she was talking about all the other schools that they built these aviations. Man, that's dope. I didn't know it was more than just 2. I thought it
Mhm.
was only 2.
it's all.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, we didn't have cruises. I don't think. At least I don't know any about any of them.
I just wanted to be fair because I know you guys feel some type of way when we mention Scott.
We don't feel any type of way. We just get tired of y'all mentioning it because there's no fucking progression.
Why do y'all get tired of us mentioning this guy?
Asshole.
See?
There's no progression whatsoever. It's the same fucking story.
Same thing. Okay.
It was 15,000 people at the dog park, and
If
we
you-
fucking had a party.
If you could have went to another school, what school would you went to? If
Who,
you could have
me?
went to a different high school, which one would you went to?
I will go to the Detroit for the arts.
I like that.
Say yeah. If you could have went to a different school, where would you have
I
gone?
probably would have just stayed at Scott, to be honest.
No,
with
but you had to go to a different
Toledo
school.
School for the Arts.
Jay.
If there was another school,
Scott. He already confessed that that's where he wanted to go at the beginning.
no, that's not
Yeah,
what I
you-
said.
We have it on record. All
No,
my friends were going to Scott, and I wanted to go, and I had to catch the bus all the way out. Well, your parents were
that is
saying,
not what I
Aw.
said.
Now I get it.
No,
I
okay.
You see the
understand.
heartbreak. You see the
Bitter
heartbreak.
as fuck.
Sasa,
see the heartbreak.
listen to this,
I'm
okay,
gonna
right?
give you grace.
Thank you.
Listen.
Nah, fuck that.
Right.
I'm gonna be honest with you, right? This was what it was. I never intended on going to Scott. I thought I was going to Central. The day I woke up for the first day of school, when my mom said, either you go to Central. Now this happened at the time because you know what I'm saying, we was going through whatever. If you go to Central, don't expect shit.
Yeah, because it's expensive.
It was expensive back then. So I'm like, all right, cool.
Expensive now.
Then I don't want to go there. So the only thing I thought was Scott, because we stayed literally 6 minutes away from Scott. My dad, we got in the car. I closed my eyes because at the time when I went to Robinson. So everybody that I kicked it with at Robinson, I'll take that back. I'm just gonna be all the way honest. Everybody that I looked up to in junior high was going to Scott. Also, because I was a quiet individual, I knew these individuals knew me, so I feel like I ain't have shit to worry about. You know what I'm saying? Because I knew these individuals was always gonna be there, and they knew I was a quiet individual. So boom, I'm in the car, I'm relaxed, eyes closed. Boom, I'm just sitting there chilling, thinking about my first fucking day of school. Next thing you know, we on the Anthony Wayne Trail. I don't even know how the fuck we got there at that pleasant time. And boom,
tears start coming down his face.
I did not cry, but I asked my dad, where are we going? Yeah. Your mama didn't tell you was going to Bowser? No.
Damn.
7 years later, I seen a couple of people at the movies. Matter of fact, I'm just gonna say who it is. Martwan Sample and Chachi. I can't think of Clarence something, but anyways, they saw me at the movies. The first thing they said to me was, "Bro, we thought you died. We ain't see you
Oh,
because they didn't see me. They hadn't seen me in God knows how long.
Now,
so it's not your turn. It's not your turn.
I'm just saying.
Anyways,
this is before cell phones and social media.
Okay, gotcha. Yeah, it was.
Okay,
so you know what I'm saying. So I didn't get to enjoy what I thought I was going to enjoy with those people that I went to school with. I ended up going to Bowser, which was fine because in all actuality, I learned a lot about diversity. I got to see white kids eat Bibles. I got to see a lot of different things.
What?
So you know what I'm saying?
Never seen that.
No, I think it
Did
was
you
a fight.
say white kids eat Bibles?
So it was a time where there were a bunch of white kids down senior hallway eating Bible pages, and
Did that mean? May I ask why they were eating the Bible pages?
They're goth.
Oh, that's what they do.
Yeah.
I never knew that.
See, that's why you got to be diverse.
Yeah.
Inclusion.
All right.
Diversity, inclusion.
That makes it better. We need to be diverse to know that.
That's a great.
How many Caucasian people went to Scott at the time you were there?
We had a few.
Yeah.
Define a few. What's a handful?
A handful.
Maybe about 5, 6.
Y'all knew all their names.
Do we have any like Chinese?
Did y'all have anything other than?
I think we might have had a few Mexicans.
I know we have.
Yeah, we had a few.
What
Mexicans.
kind? This is a different type.
You know what?
It's a different type of Mexican.
Well,
you said it on air. I didn't.
I'm asking. Is that what you're saying?
Different type.
You said what kind? It's a different type.
I mean, Bowser taught me to be very diverse. They taught me when to turn it on and turn it off. If that makes sense to you, you know what that means?
No,
because you went to fucking Scott. That's
turn what on and turn what off.
We'll talk about it off air.
Each school brought their own, thing.
Their own style.
I could have went to Mommy Valley Country Day, but that was just too fucking much.
I wasn't supposed to go to Scott.
That was $10,000 a year.
My district was Start.
What? That's dope.
Thank God for your parents.
And all of my friends did go to Start, and I felt I was a little sad.
How many people at Start finished?
I said, hopefully all of them.
Here we are.
But they started, right. So hopefully they finished. I like the pun.
All right, guys. Before we wrap this up, any questions in the comments? Anybody got anything else?
Sasha, you got any questions for us? Or did I miss that part too?
No, you didn't miss that. We was waiting for you to.
No, but I would like to say this is my first year going to the BLAK Gala. The first year I was on that list. Yeah. I'm super excited.
I know you bringing CJ, right?
Yes, absolutely.
Hey, if she wasn't, you fucked that up.
I know, because I just because it's a networking event, so it's about to be dope.
So I think the first year you guys did it, I was probably in the hospital somewhere. Last year I was out of town. I was super salty because I didn't know it was the same time. I think I bought tickets or something.
But I'm about to say you
Yeah.
did donate because you weren't
Yeah.
able to make it.
Yeah,
That's
and
love, man.
I
That's
was
straight
like,
love.
you know what? Because we don't get stuff like this in Toledo.
Come on, talk your stuff.
Speak that.
And
Talk
I'll
your
be
stuff.
wanting to
Speak that.
dress up.
Speak
And,
that.
Oh, you
and
gonna
look
love this, Sasha.
cute.
You gonna love this,
And
Sasha.
the fact that I have not been able to attend
Yeah.
not one yet. So I'm, I done spent a lot of money on dresses because I'm a Gemini and I'm indecisive.
Man, my wife not even a Gemini, but she tried on she bought
Yeah.
three dresses.
My
So
girl is, and
I plan on really kicking it.
Yeah, I'll say you gonna have some fun.
No, for real.
You're gonna have some
I've
fun.
always wanted. I'm just so glad that Toledo. That's why we really respect what y'all doing. Like that's
Oh, man,
dope.
that's love.
We appreciate
That's
that.
dope. Like
I got a question for you. If you could see the gala in another place besides Toledo, where would it?
well, you need to have it at a bigger place. What it sound like? Because you
Man.
selling out on TikTok.
don't even. We're not talking about that right now.
We are. Okay,
But that's a
so
blessing. That's a blessing, though.
It's a blessing
That's
and a
dope.
curse.
It's a gift
It
and a
is.
curse.
That's dope.
But it's dope.
But let me tell you, and I
3
like
years
what
in a
you're
row.
doing
We
it
gotta
for.
flex. Sold it out 3 years in a row.
Oh yeah, we need a
And
bigger
also
place.
what we doing it for. I'm sorry. Go.
Flex.
I ain't want to cut you off.
We need a bigger place.
But what we doing it for?
I'm gonna tell
Yeah.
you before you tell us. I'm gonna tell you why it's so hard for us to find a bigger place, right? Because a lot of these
We're blackety, black.
No.
Chill out.
A lot of these places they can't cook.
And that's the number one. Okay, so go ahead.
You're having it at the hotel, right?
Mhm.
And they food is good.
Mm-mm.
Uh,
Mm-mm. Not the menu I saw.
have you tasted the food?
No, the shit that I saw. First of all, if I can't pronounce what I'm about to eat, I don't want to eat it.
So you gotta Google it.
No,
Right. Google Translate.
listen. No, listen.
How do you pronounce this shit?
I had Tiff Google everything on the menu and everything she said to me because
we're getting to that next level. We have
we-
to
Yeah,
open
that's
up
the
our
caviar.
mind.
we
Yeah,
no
that's that.
listen. We touch on a lot of food because
You want everybody out there.
That's
saying,
that boat talk
we've
right
been
there. You know, when
vegan,
you
we've
on the
been
cruise,
vegan,
you're not eating just regular
we've been
stuff.
plant based. We've been
Mhm.
everything. You know what I'm saying? So we've tapped into a lot of food, but like the beef tartare,
beef tartare is good.
they shit is raw.
I see. I can't do raw food.
Okay.
Well,
See what I'm saying? Like no, when we looked it up,
Sushi.
it was raw.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not about to
Hey,
eat
this
no.
the stuff that these are the vibe that they got on these cruises.
So
though.
you know why?
yeah.
Yeah, I understand that.
Yeah.
But then you know what I'm saying? So like the thing is we're trying we have found a venue.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna say where, but we have found a venue that we can bring our own food
Okay.
and we can
You
provide
have
our
a
own
caterer.
cater.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Now, okay. No shade to Toledo. Let me not talk on air.
No, go ahead, please.
Okay, so I'm gonna just say this because when I went, I love Atlanta like my second home
Yeah.
for real.
Yeah.
For
So
sure.
I went to this event to see a few of my friends perform, and they had a catering service there. They had their T-shirts on. They had their catering information. They laid out the table so beautifully. Do we
Man,
have
you making me
a
sound like I
catering
want to be there.
service like that in Toledo?
We have a
that
few.
does
Yeah,
all-
we have a few.
Oh my
Yeah,
Because one just came to my
goodness.
mind as soon as I thought about it.
I did too, and I know who you talking
Yeah,
about.
And
She was
yeah.
here on the podcast.
Exactly.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Dope.
She was here on the podcast.
Cool.
It gave an experience though. They served the food. They were so good.
You can say their name.
No, no,
say the name. Say
I don't
the
want to get.
name.
I'll text you.
Wait, they were on the podcast and they do that?
Mm-hmm.
So I mean we gotta promote their business.
I think you should.
Summer Conley.
Oh, okay.
Oh, wait a minute. Summer. I love you, sis.
Summer Conley. Summer Conley.
Awkward. No, I'm just kidding.
Summer. I love you, sis. But
Uh-oh.
Don't be getting there. Get her.
Speak your truth.
I will definitely, I will invest in, I would love for you to operate like that. But if you are, because you have a beautiful voice, I can listen to you sing all day.
Mm.
I
See,
want,
and like
it's, it's some stuff we
Go ahead.
still learning when it comes to business etiquette.
And balance. I think it's a balance thing. 'Cause
And
I think
I want to be the number one supporter to do that, even in the beginning stages.
Mhm.
The conversation that we had before we turned on the cameras.
Mm-hmm.
And I get it. I wish I was you sometimes, but I can't be that.
Well, let me tell you why I'm me.
But I love it.
You want me to tell you why I'm me?
I know sometimes I can't because of the places that I be in.
But do you want me to tell you why I am who I am?
And
Yeah, I do.
Because I have everything that I have everything that I need. So at this point in my lifetime, I could give a shit about what anybody else.
And I love it.
You know what I'm saying? I have everything that I need, from friends to family to businesses to business partners. I have everything that I need in my circle. Everybody in my circle is doing something that will be beneficial across the board for everybody.
That's a blessing.
You know what I'm saying? So in my eyes, anybody on the outside, it's irrelevant to me. You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And it's not me being. I'm a very humble person. When you catch when I'm not on air, you will very rarely hear me speak.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? I'm not out in the open.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like, even when I saw you at the Vibe, I didn't hold a conversation with you. I saw you. I made you aware that I saw you. I said, "Hey, Sasha, how you doing?" And I kept going. Not because I was being ignorant. It's just because I'm just a quiet person. I'm not going to be rude. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just a quiet individual. But when I feel like when I have everything that I need around me, my truth, I can't deny it. You know what I'm saying? That's what it is for me.
Because you ain't got nothing to prove to nobody.
Exactly. I don't. You know what I'm saying?
You're good.
And then
Exactly.
he has nothing to lose either.
I do.
Listen.
I do have. Okay, so when it comes to lose something, you know what I'm saying? I still have to be genuine to the people around me. You know what I mean? Because at any day,
that's how I feel. How
things
you just said
things
that
can
is how I
change.
feel.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm still gonna be genuine to my people. I'm still gonna respect my people. I'm still gonna show them love, so on and so forth. I'm not gonna be disrespectful to them. You know what I'm saying? Because the minute you disrespectful, you seem like you better than them, and I'll never do that to anybody that's in my circle. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and that is exactly how I feel. But I feel like I have to be careful because I don't want to come off disrespectful.
Mm-hmm.
That's my thing.
Well, so for me, sometimes it comes down to the thought of like, okay, should we go based off of how you feel, or should we go based off of my intent? If that makes sense.
Well, here's the thing: you never know.
Just because I have to be careful doesn't mean that you.
No. I'm not saying. I'm saying the point of we're having a conversation, and I say something to you with the intent of being completely,
honest,
transparent,
neutral, transparent, and everything
Yeah.
like that. But you took it offensively. But should we base how we react to that off of your feeling or my intent? And that's why I get confused. My intentions.
So,
bro,
go ahead.
Real quick.
I know it's a different kind of conversation, but
when me and him had these conversations, and I express shit to him, like stuff that I feel like we need to address because people trying to downplay us or do some foul shit. You know his exact words to me, and sometimes I have to recant it because when I start thinking like that, it literally be like it just be that, and he literally be like, "Fuck him."
Straight up. No, that's
You know what I'm
like
saying?
straight to the point.
So now it's sometimes it's to the point where he be like, "Fuck him," and then now sometimes for him I'll be like, "Bro, you gotta care."
See, and
you know what I'm saying?
And I get that. The only difference with me is the position that I'm in is different from y'all.
No. I get
you see what I'm saying?
That makes a difference.
Not,
So I have
not
to
really,
be-
because you're not face down, ass up.
And I
See,
get what you're
okay, now
saying.
prime example of that, right?
Okay.
Somebody can hear that.
Right.
Know that I'll be on Sundays.
Okay.
And that they'll take it out of context. Even though I didn't say it, but because I'm the face of this and because I'm on here talking amongst you guys.
Right.
Now this is different. The only reason why it's different for me, because I still have to rely on this financially.
Right.
It's like a job.
Yeah.
I can't go to my job and talk any kind of way or dress any kind of way or do anything.
Understood.
Because then I'll get fired.
Right.
So I have to be careful what I do because I can get fired, and then this finances.
And
you know what I'm saying? And with this in particular,
that's
it's
discrimination.
It's not. Yes, it can be. It can be. I agree. But then it's different only because now I'm still relying on something that I can get taken away from.
Yeah.
You're in a position where you don't have to do that. Financially.
Why you think that?
Okay, you're not playing at a church.
I still got a full-time job.
Exactly. So can you go to your job and say certain things and get away with it?
Yep.
Oh,
You
okay.
can.
Well,
You.
I can't. Where I work at and where I work at
Well,
church,
you got to remember,
certain things I can't do.
I don't work around management. You know what I mean?
But I do.
No, and I get that. I totally
And
get
management is watching me all the time.
that. Well, you need to delete them off your social media.
Fuck them.
But like you said, when you guys aren't in positions to where you have to rely on them
Pause.
financially,
Right.
like I can't be on here saying I'm face down and like.
No, listen. That's why you have to separate. So, to honestly speaking, those individuals that you feel like are going to be in a position to make a decision for you financially, they don't need to be on the pod. They don't need to be viewers or friends on your social media. You got to separate your work. Okay, put it to you this way: nobody from my job follows me on social media.
Okay.
For the simple fact that, one, what I do on my own time is my business, right? So what my work is separated from my personal life.
Yeah, but mine's not.
It
Because mine's
is.
is a part of me too.
No. You make it a part.
Because it is.
No, it's not.
How is it not?
Because you can separate it.
I can't.
Sasha,
Everything.
did you have any other questions for us?
Everything that you can separate, sometimes I can't. You know what I'm
can't-
saying?
It's just easy as hitting the delete button. They're gonna be mad because you deleted them.
I'm not saying that. I just say, even if it's not even, let's just take the podcast out. This is just life in general.
That's even worse now.
Let's just take the podcast. Just hear what I'm saying. Say I'm on a television show,
Right.
and people are watching, whether they follow me, whether they're friends, or whether they're anything. And I get on this television show and I start downing the people of the church, and I play at the church. Now, this is a sensitive subject because church has a lot of different rules and a lot of different ways where they, not saying that I care about how these people think, but because I'm still in this financially, I have to move different because I can lose that. And before
Can I say something?
that meeting, I had got docked.
You can't use that though, because
How can I?
TV.
Okay,
you don't have the option.
Okay, let's
to
use
delete
podcast.
people. But I'm saying on podcasts and social media, we control our social medias, so we control who sees it and who doesn't. So that's what I'm saying to you. You
I
can
would have to delete everybody.
you
Or you can
don't.
just make it
Half of my
unviewable.
friends go to church.
Or you-
Half of these friends that I follow goes to the church
And
that I
guess
play
what?
for.
Or you can
What
make
they
it
doing right
unviewable.
now? What they doing right now? Something they not supposed to.
Chill out.
And,
Ain't gonna be watching this.
Exactly. So then when I get into these meetings off of stuff other people say sometimes.
Guess what? Then that's their insecurities. Because
But it doesn't affect everybody. It affects me financially
that's why you gotta
sometimes.
delete them.
I think.
See, that's
understand.
easy for you, but it's not easy for me.
What you about to say, Sasha?
Let me tell you.
Because some of these people
Hold
are
on,
my
hold on.
mother. Some of these people are.
Your mom has never complained about the podcast.
She has talked to me outside to be careful what you're saying on these things.
Yeah, that's because somebody else came to her, right?
But it's still my mother.
No. You're not answering that question.
Okay, in these pastors.
You're not answering the question.
All right.
Am I right?
We just agree to disagree.
That's fair.
That's fair.
Because
That's fair.
like I don't really care about their opinions or how they feel.
But you're more so
I have to be careful. All I'm saying is I have to be careful
because
because
that
this is
stream of
still
income.
finances.
Yeah, I got you.
And I need these finances for where I'm at in life. Now, if I wasn't in this for finances, and if I was in a better position in life to where I can be free as you to talk like this, because you don't have to follow these people from your job and your job.
No, I choose to.
I see what you're saying. I choose to follow my mother because she's my mom.
No. You got to understand. We don't stream from your page. We stream from Black Room Podcast.
It still pops on my page because I share it.
Yeah, you share it,
Okay,
but
I
that
just
gives
won't
you
share
the
it.
option.
Okay, we'll get it.
Sasha, what were you about to say? I don't know if you remember. Train of thought.
No, I'm just listening.
But okay, Sasha,
No, so
you
I-
coming out the church too? Because
I understand
from
what
the
he's
church.
saying, but he has options to correct it.
Mhm. I believe in people just being true to themselves, and if they feel like the way that they carry in themselves is outside of the character that they want to present to their means of income, they should probably change their means of income. But that's
I
just
agree with
my opinion. So like I am a business owner with several businesses, and everybody from the board and my staff, they know what I do outside of owning a business. I am an artist. I'm a author. I perform, and people at my church. I walked in church Sunday and the deacon said, I saw you on stage. Yeah. They respect what I do, and I try not to hide that from them because it's too
Now,
much work trying to be two different people.
I get what you're saying. Now, answer me this. You know the singer slash rapper, whatever, Sookie, right? Sookie with the good, whatever her name is, right?
Sookie with the good coochie.
So now,
Yeah.
say no.
See how she just said that freely?
But listen, if you was that type of artist having a business and the way that you're moving now, would people take you seriously?
I wouldn't do that though.
You wouldn't do it. Why?
That's not
because
me.
it would affect what?
No.
That's
She said
not me.
She said that's not
That's
her.
just not
It's
me.
not you. But if Sookie had
But
businesses,
if I wanted to do that, I'm gonna do that regardless. They just not gonna like me, and I'm probably just gonna lose my job. And I'm gonna make it just the same way Suki with the good coochie did,
bro. What I'm telling
because she was being true to herself.
What I'm telling you is, I'm not knocking anything you're doing, and I'm not trying to affect your income in any way, shape, or form.
No,
but what I'm saying to you is, you got to understand is, they respect you in one space, but they don't respect you in the other. So therefore, it's not you, it's them.
Exactly. I agree.
And at the beginning, I said I don't care about how they feel. It's only different for me because I'm still relying on this financially. So sometimes being real or doing or moving the way that I might want to move,
I get what
might
you're
affect
saying.
something else.
I totally understand what he's saying.
And I get what you're saying.
I totally understand what he's saying. But all I can say to that is, bro, we creating business every day. We can start some new shit tomorrow.
Like, real talk, I wanted to hit up Jason about one thing.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Literally.
Which one? The one we was thinking about earlier?
No, the business I just goddamn started 3 weeks ago.
Oh.
Easy work. And then, all right, so to kind of...
It's already what the fuck you do.
To kind of conclude all that shit what y'all was talking about. I get it, both aspects. It's just the fact of, I don't know, like you said, it's different for me too. Because personally, I don't care. You know what I mean? What a person's opinion is going to be their opinion. Now, if they don't say it to my face, cool. If they're running, everybody that I have on my social media too knows my mom as well. But if they come to my mom's going to be like, you going to tell them? You know what I mean? And that's what I'm trying to get at. And I understand what you're saying because it's messing with the finances. And stuff
That's
like
the
that.
only part. It's not the opinions.
Yeah.
It's just I got to still be careful.
Still got to be careful
until I can be comfortable. Now, once I'm comfortable, I can be comfortable.
Right, and that's the.
Right now,
fair.
I have to walk on eggshells because any day, if this took it from me today, that's going to change a lot of other stuff. I might have to work more. I might have to find another situation that might take away from to be honest, instead of me playing on Sundays. Now I might have to work on Friday nights, and now I might not be able to do the stuff.
This is my thing, though. I guess my issue is, next time it comes to the table for you, just explain to them, and it's not you.
I have to explain that all the time.
You know what I'm saying?
When this comes to the table,
it's never. To be honest, it's never you. You don't ever say anything to the point where people have to be like, David, you said this. It's either the guest that we have on, or what we're talking about, or how we talking. You know what I'm saying? So it's never you, and that's not, in my opinion, that's not fair to you that they take it out on you for somebody else's actions.
Exactly. I'm just saying that's what happens, because some of it don't even be about the stuff that you say. Sometimes it'd be about the guests that we have,
and that's not your fault.
It might be a comment that the guests may say, but because where I'm at in my life right now,
we need to put a disclaimer.
It looks bad because this David's playing in the church and and he on here,
Yeah. What is your desire?
To win a Grammy and be a producer. I'm in school for that.
Sometimes I won't speak on that.
Tell me off here. I know where you was going.
I mean,
because I know where we come from. I know it was, you had to be in a position where you probably had to move a different way.
I know where you come in.
Exactly.
And I actually was feeling that way a few months ago when I did the show, and I'm fully active in church, but the love and support that I got, my pastor even showed up to support me. You know what I'm saying? Surprised me.
He's human.
They're all human. They understand. They know we're young still, and we trying to figure life out. They're not going to judge us, and they're not supposed to. And I think
it's if I'm putting money in your pocket, you're gonna do it the way I want you to do it.
Are you still gonna do your job?
Are they paying you every day that you're not at church?
No. And I don't even think it's more of that.
bro. It's called
I-
control.
I think it's more like just be careful.
And
Because
I get it.
the other part of it is that it was explained to me from my mom. I'm gonna be real with you.
Mm-hmm.
It's people that look up to you on Sundays just like they look up to you on Friday.
And they have to see the real you.
Exactly.
It's pressure to be.
But you know,
But you
be
don't
careful
ever
with that
say
image. Be
nothing.
careful with that image that you're
But I
showing,
don't-
because
Okay.
that one that might be
So-
looking at.
You're
Wait,
not
wait.
Sookie with the good coochie.
But hold on,
I
though.
know,
Hold on,
but
hold on.
still.
I got a better for you, but we're gonna have this conversation off air, because if that is the case, then it stretches way beyond podcasts.
That could be true too.
See what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
Okay.
it can never.
The only difference
they
is
can't-
right now is the
They can't pick and choose.
they can only pick and, well, I'm not saying that they can still pick and choose. They can't pick and choose, but the only reason why I'm careful, because I'm not in a position right now to where I don't have to worry about what people I don't worry about what people think, but I don't have to rely on this finances situation, because this is still a job. You know what I'm saying? Like, just because I might not like what my job or my company is moving, or I might not like how they rules and stuff, I can't just come in and be like, well, they told me not to wear tennis shoes, but I don't care. I wear tennis shoes all the time.
How strong is your faith in yourself?
I believe in myself. It's a lot of things.
See, I see where you're about to go.
I do
know.
too.
We'll end this, because that's a good conversation to have. It's a great conversation.
You know,
to
when
have.
I hear the Tyler
I know,
Perry story,
I get the faith jump, and I really want to do that.
I lost everything I had, and can't nobody tell
But
me
right
nothing.
now, being a single father and all that kind of stuff.
See, that's what you got to get out your head.
It's part of the journey.
It is, but
Ain't no such
Hey.
thing.
I
as
have
being-
to be.
It's not such thing as a single father.
I have to be. What's the word that you use?
There's no such thing as a single father. Bro.
What's the word that you? I get what you're saying. What's the word that you use? I have to be strategic, and right now, I'm not in that position yet.
No.
I want to move to it.
You're in
to where
that
I don't have to rely on that.
You're in that position, bro. You're just not in the right headspace.
Yeah, it's all in the mindset. It's a
Maybe.
and it's a mindset thing. And I feel like everybody has their time when they reach that mindset to where they're like, now I it is what it is. Let's put the seatbelt on and ride.
Right, watch me work.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But
Money not. I ain't gonna say that because y'all gonna be like, shit.
No, it is. It isn't.
Money is never been my priority.
nah, bro. Once I'm gonna tell you, bro, and I had this conversation the other day with DJ and Ray after rehearsal on Sunday. When you see your paycheck in your bank account, you're like, hey, hold up, how did this get here? Do you ever have like that type of reaction? No, because you worked for it, right?
Mhm.
Yeah.
So the biggest thing is the mentality behind that is that you know how to make money.
Mm-hmm.
You're not surprised about making money.
When you work a 9 to 5, you know it's gonna be there every 2
You know
weeks.
it's gonna be there.
Yeah.
So as soon as you know how to make money, you will always make money.
Mhm.
And that's why the most generous people are the most generous people.
Mhm.
You gotta forget that you're a very talented individual. So the door that closes, another door that's gonna
It's
open.
going to
Listen.
automatically open. I sent Jason his Instagram post the other day. It was like some this guy was talking like, I want to be a millionaire, not for the sake of having millions, but for the millionaire mindset.
Yep.
Mm.
Yep.
Mm.
And I was like, when I saw that, I was like, I gotta send this out because it's crazy to think about.
When you learn to work for your kids and not for yourself, a lot of things change for you, bro.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I'm working for now.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's true.
Yeah.
No. That's no. When I say that, I don't mean to provide for them.
No, I'm talking about building, like teaching them and trying to get them to be better than I am now.
No, I ain't
And
talking
I
about that
think
either.
That's why,
where
like,
we
I'm
kind
in
of fall
school
off
and like
at.
I want them to
Yeah.
see
As human
the
beings,
hard work. You know what I'm
we
saying?
feel like you don't know how much you're keeping away from your kids with not allowing yourself to grow. I don't know if that makes sense to you.
It makes all the sense.
Yeah.
Oh,
I
well.
want
I
us to
get
have
that.
this conversation. Hold
But
on.
it's also
Hey, let's end the podcast, bro.
all right. Look, y'all, we about to get into the what did we call this? last
air.
week?
The uncut 1099 version.
1099 membership start at 1099.
I'm so weak.
Hey man, we thank y'all for watching, man.
Make sure you pay your
Again,
own time.
I
none
enjoyed
other
y'all.
than the most talented Sasha Denise. Make some noise. Hey, where can they find you and let everybody know where your music is streaming?
She is not on YouTube, but she is on Vivo.
I know that's right. Y'all better.
You ain't know I knew that, huh?
Listen, I gotta go there and check.
Man, come correct.
This is hilarious. But yes, I should be on all streaming platforms. I do have a Vivo account. Don't ask me how I got there because I'm still trying to figure it out now. I'm pulling up that. But anyway, thank y'all. I enjoyed this night.
sure.
I got a show coming up next Friday. I will be opening it up for Donnell Jones and Change of Faces. Excited about that. Come out and get y'all tickets. Make sure y'all will be at the BLAK Gala. Oh, well, tickets sold out. So if you ain't got it, I ain't gonna see you there. But be ready.
Before you, are you familiar with our red carpet?
This gonna be
This
my
her
first
first time?
year.
Oh yeah.
Shit!
So I'm walking the red carpet, right?
You get an interview.
I get to
by,
walk I get to be a superstar for a little bit.
The whole paparazzi style.
So this is. I don't know if you plan on wearing your glow. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, absolutely.
But this would be the ideal time to do it.
I got a better one for you, right? So make a little gift bag for the host for the red carpet. She worked for Ebony Magazine.
Oh.
So you know what I mean. You might want to just kind of, you know what I mean.
Network.
And that
Put
way
that
she can
Put that in your
interview.
nose, Jennifer.
She can-
Ride.
She can interview you later on down the line. You know what I'm saying? Because she didn't interview Beyonce Mama already. So.
Oh, not Tina.
Miss Tina knows.
She did.
Wait, I'm up here trying to see if I got anything. I ain't got shit.
But anyway,
I'm
it's been
terrible.
another
But
episode,
yes.
man. Make sure y'all tell y'all mama to follow me and tell her.
I got tags.
Oh shit! I'm about to put this on my clothes.
Y'all, this is gonna be y'all. What's it called? When I make it big, y'all
for
y'all
sure.
the first ones that have the glow tags.
I'm gonna tag this on my tux.
Hey, this say a size large just for a shirt.
Hey, put it
Machine?
in a
Oh.
frame because
got
it's gonna be worth
Hey.
something one day.
She gave us a tag without the merch.
Hey, listen.
I'll rock with it,
Don't type this website. It's theglowcompany.com, not glow company. So theglowcompany.com.
Oh, you gotta change
on it.
that.
Listen.
Put the
This is why I'm
on
giving
it.
this away.
I know that's
this
right.
ain't gonna work.
It's all good. Still love it.
But make sure
Still
y'all
love
tune
it.
in every Friday, man. If y'all want to go back and watch the older episodes, we are on YouTube, and you can go on the Facebook page and watch some of these other episodes or watch from the beginning if you missed some of this, man. We thank y'all for tuning in, man. We see y'all next week. Your boy Dave Push Keys, my boy YFGJ, Sasha Denise, 5 String Nate. We out of here.
Good night.